EP and killer. Dropping heat like we should, up and coming like morning wood and something good. Kicking the real to those that wanna rock with us. No slowing down and it ain't no stopping us. We've been rocking over 2 years long. The best podcast, best intro song. Forget the facts, opinions, we got those. Here we make them run loose like a snot nose. It's bootleg, ain't nothing fake about it either. So sit back and watch, go grab a slice of pizza. But we prefer the subs, so hit the red button and you'll be notified when we said something. Hit the thumbs up, share it with your folks. Make sure to leave a comment, give your thoughts on our quotes. This ain't for the Ralph Tresvant crowd. You offended, wanna exit? Then you can now. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Hopefully
it's Bootleg Cable Podcast
today.
It's Bootleg.
I am one half of the team, Killer Cal.
It's Bootleg.
And I'm the other half of the team. It's your boy B Double. What it is, what's happening?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hopefully everything is good out there, man. And welcome to another episode. What episode number is this, man?
143, man.
So unprofessional of me.
143.
143. That's where we at.
Yeah, that's where we at, man.
Yeah, man. So we was going for a little bit, man. We apologize for that, man. But you know, it was all Dub's fault. He was on vacation. My dog decided to leave the whole country.
I did.
Where'd you take it to, man?
Took it to Jamaica, man. I went to Jamaica for a little bit. Spent the week out there.
Yeah.
Good vibes, man. Good vibes. Had a good time in Jamaica. My grandmother turned 100. So again, shout out to my grandmother.
Shout out to
Mama
that.
Clarissa.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. 100.
What do they call that? A centennial or centurion?
Centurion.
She's a centurion.
Man. Sound like X-Men or something, man.
Yeah.
But, all right.
And really, technically, she's an American citizen. Mm-hmm. So if I needed to or I can, I think you can get like a letter from like the president or from like some high ranking member in the United States government to write like a letter and basically acknowledging and congratulating her for that accomplishment.
Oh, okay,
her achievement of being 100 years old. Man.
Yeah, man, definitely is an achievement for real, man. I mean, we all could only wish and hope and dream that we make it that far.
Yeah.
You know, make it to that age, man. Yeah, for real, man. So how was the trip in general, man? How was things out there?
The trip was good, man. The trip was good. Your boy did a lot of driving this time.
Oh, word? You was out there on the wrong side of the road?
I was out there on the wrong side of the road, man. But I drove the last time I went. So this 2 times in a row that I'm driving. I'm getting more used to it. The crazy thing is that after 7 days of driving, you kind of like, it's like you get back here and it's just like weird. Like,
okay.
Y'all drive on the right hand side of the road over here. What's going on?
Yeah.
So that was interesting to do that, and you know, it was pretty cool.
Okay.
But it was also some drama when I went down there.
Of course, man. You predicted it.
I predicted it.
You called that no loss, man.
Did I put it on myself?
Nah. I think you was in tune enough to know it was coming, so
yeah,
that's probably pretty much what it was. You know, ain't nothing wrong seeing it coming. Sometimes writing's right there on the wall, you know.
True. So I went down there, and my uncle was sick. But he's sick in the sense of I think he got like
sick of y'all niggas. Go ahead, my bad.
That too. I think he got like diabetes or something like that, and
mild sugar.
Yeah, my sugar. We have the sweet tea. But I think he got some kind of conditions going on.
Yeah.
And he don't really want to tell the fam about it. He don't really want to tell his fam either, like his immediate family and all of that. Okay. So he was down there, and you know, we in Jamaica, we drinking, we smoking and shit. I wasn't smoking, but you know, he was doing his thing before I got there. And he kind of just went off the deep end, bro. Like, he didn't know where he was. You know what I'm saying? He stopped talking. He didn't know who he was. It was just like a whole bunch of different shit that was going on with him. We had to take him to the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And that was all on the first night. Okay. So, you know what I mean? I come down, driving, whatever. And, you know, got to take him to the hospital. Like, yo, I'm talking to him. Uncle Kenneth.
You had to take him?
Yeah.
Damn,
because I'm the only nigga with the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, you know, either you gonna call a taxi for his ass or, you know, whatever the case is. So, you know, I ended up having to take him to the hospital, and it is what it is. You know, it's fam.
Okay.
But you know, it's just not something that you looking forward to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure nobody ain't looking forward to no drama going.
Yeah, nah, I ain't here. I know. I ain't come here for this. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. I was just trying to chill, man.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
celebrate my grandmother's birthday.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Fuck
you
is this
doing getting heart attacks and stuff, man.
Yeah, so that, and then we did a little sightseeing down there. We did the little I don't know if you Jamaican, so I'm sure you probably heard of Annie Palmer. You ever heard of Annie Palmer stories?
Nah.
It's like ghost stories and shit like that, where this young lady, slave owner, killed off like 3-4 of her husbands. You know what I'm saying? Killed off slaves. Ended up sleeping with one of the slaves, and the slave killed her, and then supposedly she's this big badass ghost now, and you know what I mean? She haunting everybody in Jamaica and whatever.
All
so
right.
it's a lot of Annie Palmer stories.
Duppy story then?
Yeah. For my real Jamaicans, old fake ass Jamaican over here, nigga.
Yeah. Hey man, listen. Go ahead, man. Listen, I'm
You lost it, nigga.
I don't even know if I had it when I was. I don't know if I had it to lose, my nigga. I'm be honest with you, man. I was just born there, bro. That's all. That's about all it is, man.
You Jamaican, fam.
Yeah, I've heard that 1,000 times. I've come to accept it though. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't hurt me.
Yeah. So that and then now. Also, it was a little drama with me getting the car. I don't want to go into the specifics of me getting the car and all that, but it was a big ordeal for me to get the car. I ended up getting the car, right?
Yeah.
And my cousin now was asking me to go somewhere while I was down there, and I was like, yo, I don't really feel like going where you trying to go, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And I ended up letting her use the car. So she drove to where she was going, and then she came back. And then she was just kind of like, she wanted to go somewhere else, blah, 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 blah. And somebody else was going to drive her. So I was like, yo, I don't feel like driving. So I guess you ain't going. Homegirl hopped in the car and drove off, turned around. Yo, Earl, what it is, man? And then, seen her driving down the street going the opposite direction with somebody else driving. And she just kind of chunked up the deuces like, yo, I'm going where I'm going. So her and the guy was like a family member or whatever, and they come back with the car. My knockoff, my passenger side view mirror, dude.
God damn, man.
Killer, I started cussing. And the reason why I started cussing is because...
yeah, I mean, I heard you. Everything that just happened is a reason to start cussing.
Yeah, but on top of it, if you let me hold your car, right? And something happened to it, and me and somebody else driving, I let somebody else drive the car. You don't really know that person. That person comes up to you like, yo, you own that car outside? And you're like, yeah, I own the car outside. Why? What's up? Well, da 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 da, and the side mirror got knocked off on the car.
Fuck
this
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know this dude.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
But he's telling you
right.
that your car's fucked up that you let me hold.
Yeah.
and on top of it, the drama already with you trying to get the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it took for me to fucking get that car? I was out there 2-3 hours, you know what I mean, at the airport trying to get that car.
Right.
And now you motherfucker telling me.
Okay, so who's paying for this?
That dude ended up paying for it.
Okay.
So what happened was, to I guess to shorten the story a little bit, he ended up paying. He bought a whole new side mirror. It was just like a little piece that kind of got knocked off.
Yeah.
He ended up buying a whole new side mirror and got it sprayed and all that shit to match the color of the car. Like, it was a whole big fucking ordeal, bro.
Damn, they gangster down in Jamaica. You shout out to that. That is very reassuring, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, anything you know about Jamaica or as far as when I left, such convenience weren't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to say, hey, I knocked off the mirror of my random model vehicle, and I was able to obtain it and got it painted and accomplished all that in Jamaica. Hey, man, that shows Jamaicans came a long way, bro.
Yeah.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so all right. Okay. Well, shout out to that.
It all worked out in the end, bro. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, yo, I didn't foresee this kind of situation going down. You know what I mean?
Okay. But everything else was love. The kids had a good time?
Oh, yeah. Everything else was love. Kids had a good time. You know what I mean? Everybody was good. You know, it was dope, man. It was
dope, man. All right, so, you know what I mean? Me and you going to chop it up a little bit more off camera, off mic, you know what I'm saying, in regards to your trip in Jamaica. But for now, man, we got to get right back into this bootleg cable thing, you know what I mean? What I mean, they came here to see us divulge, you know, all aspects of our lives, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They come to see us cover, you know, different subjects and different topics, of course, man. It's always a little heavy, though, you know, when we have to cover topics like these, you know what I mean? We started something a long time ago called Black and Mild Moments, you know, whenever a moment, you know, in time happens where, you know, you might want to take a little break, chill to yourself, chill in the car, chill outside, wherever it is that you at. You know what I mean? Whether you smoke or you don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? Just light a Black and Mild and just reflect on life and reflect on, you know, the situation. And today, Sunday, we just woke up to some tragic news.
Definitely.
You know, that the man, you know what I mean, Kobe Bryant, the man, the father, the husband, the 5-time NBA championship, 18-time All-Star, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, it was 18?
18-time All-Star.
Yeah.
I think it was like damn near like 14 times like MVP or some shit like that. I can't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that man, we have lost that man today in a tragic event, you know, a helicopter accident out in Calabasas, California. Reports have said that it was 5 lives lost, one of which is his 13-year-old daughter as well.
Yeah.
So apparently they were flying out to a game. His daughter's is a very huge fan of the sport, and she plays as well. Kobe Bryant also coaches her team. So, you know, man, they were on their way to the game, apparently with another parent and another teammate. Yeah. And I'm guessing the 5th person is, well, obviously is you know, the pilot of the helicopter. They're not really saying as yet. You know, I'm sure more will come out, you know, in regards to what happened, what took place, something as far as I heard in different reports, you know, some type of fire started on the helicopter itself, and the helicopter went down. All the footages that I'm looking at and seeing, you know, it seems to be a lot of mist and fog in that area. I don't know if that played any kind of factor into it, man. But at 41 years old, we lost a great man, you know, a great player, an icon.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend of the game, bro.
Legend of the game.
One of the best to ever do it, man.
One of the best to ever do it, man. You know, you know when your name becomes slang, you know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody hit something. Kobe. Yo, you
that's love though,
you
man.
Transcended after that, you know what I'm saying?
That is love.
And and the thing about that is who I see using that type of slang is generations that's younger than us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. And generations that's younger than us that may or may not have gotten a chance to see Kobe, you know, play the game. Kobe did retire from, you know, basketball back in 2016. You know, but he redeveloped a love and a passion for watching the game through his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Kobe had 4 kids? Survived by 4 kids.
4 kids. I'm not sure of all of their names, but I believe, and rest in peace, both to Kobe, and also I think to the daughter. I think it was Gigi was the daughter. If I'm not mistaken, she's the basketball player out of the 3. Yes, he has 4.
Yeah, she's the second oldest.
Yes.
So he has a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old would have been Gigi who passed away.
And is it like a 4 and a
and the 7-month-old,
7-month-old, something like that. Yo, and you know what? This is one of them things where sometimes some things happen. Like you know where you was on September 11th when you heard the news about the Twin Towers and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think that this is one of those occasions where it's just like, damn, like I will always remember where I was when I heard about the Kobe Bryant situation.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm chilling. I was up in Palm Beach. I had just got off work. I stopped by my homeboy house real quick, and I'm there and I'm talking to him in the garage about, you know what I mean, whatever. Yeah. And his sister-in-law was there, and she was just like, oh, you know what I said? da 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 da. And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
Stop playing, man. Like, what you talking about? I was like, yo, this is like, yo, you tripping. And it's coming from a person that don't watch basketball.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you hear that, and it's just like, whatever. So it's like, for real? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, let me check my phone. I look at my phone, 7 text messages.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Bam. Kobe. And I'm just like, wow, like, yo, this is for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, when I think about this now, it's kind of like, you know, I watch Joe Budden podcast every once in a while.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, he always freak out when he started hearing his name in the mentions in Twitter and whatever. Like, he wake up and it's just like, yo, I got how many mentions and blah, blah, blah on Twitter.
It scares him, yeah.
It's just like, oh, shit. And,
what happened,
And this is one of them situations where it's just like, yo, for real, man? So, dude, it's not that you ever want to hear anything tragic about anybody, you know what I mean? Friends, celebrities, whatever the case is. You never want to hear any tragic
anyone
news.
At all, right, yeah.
But like, damn, yo, this hit, bro. This hit.
Yeah, this one definitely hit different, man. Yeah, I mean, same for me too. You know, I saw it on a group text. Somebody put it up, and when I went, you know what I'm saying, I had to Google myself and did my Googles, and Google's really wasn't, mentioning anything up in regards, you know, to any headline saying that Kobe passed away, because I guess everything was just so happening. So some of the sites that I seen, you know, I don't even know if those trustworthy sites. I was like, this shit ain't real. This ain't real.
Yeah.
You know, let me turn on the news, and lo and behold, man, it was on the news, man. It was being broadcast, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like everyone, you know, the bits and pieces of the information or the event was taking place or coming in little by little, you know. But I just look at this, man, and often, you know, death is not cool at all, you know what I'm saying? Of course, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You know, but we're more so used to, like, you know, you have a big music star, you know, life loss, or actor, or somebody in that vein, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, the sports legend dying, you know what I mean, at such an early age, man.
Yes.
I
41 years old,
he's
man.
41 years old, man. He's, you know what I mean? I looked at him and I saw me, and you know what I mean, like, it made me reflect on my life and like, where am I at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was having a conversation with my girl, and I was like, yo, babe, look, man, we got to start living, man, because, you know what I mean, if I pass, ain't nobody gonna remember me like that. You know what I mean? I ain't Kobe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, we see like celebrities, you know what I mean, like music and entertainment like that, losing their lives. But you know, to see a player, somebody from the sports field, you know what I mean, that's so young, that didn't die of any sports injuries, you know what I mean, like in that fashion, or you know, it wasn't like, oh, you know, it was just, you know, such a quick death, you know, and we haven't seen that yet. So, you know, I want to see, you know, I'm mourning myself, you know, I'm looking. Yeah, I mean, this is one of them times. Usually, I don't look to social media, but I'm looking at social media. You know what I mean? See how people are mourning. You know what I'm saying? And how they're taking this whole thing in. You know, just seeing how to cope with this whole thing. You know, because it hits close to home, man. He leaves behind, you know, 3 children, and these are and a wife. And that's the hard part to think about, man. That
was one of the things that we spoke about when I got news of you know, the whole situation. I spoke to my friend and I said, you know, damn, I said, you know, it sucks not to dismiss, you know, him passing away. Again, R.I.P. to Kobe. It's one of those things where inevitably we all end up in the dirt, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that's guaranteed in life, is that we all gonna pass away. We're not gonna live forever. Yeah. So, like, initially when I heard and I found out, like, yo, this is true, I was like, damn, that sucks. I said, but what sucks the most, I said, is that he leaving behind 4 kids.
Well, yeah. Initially, we thought.
Initially, I'm like, yo, initially 4 kids.
4 kids are being left behind. Right.
I was like, I feel sorry for his wife. I feel sorry for him leaving behind 4 kids. Right. Yeah. But then you know what I mean. As the news start coming in a little bit more, and then, you know what I mean, it was just like, damn, you know, one of his daughters was on the helicopter with him, and blah blah blah. And then it, like, I started thinking kind of like everybody else, where it's just like, yo, Why was Kobe in a helicopter? But then
people thinking like that. Why would anybody be thinking like why is that far fetched?
Because it's, I guess when you really think about it, as far as helicopter goes, helicopters is like for short travel. It's not like you flying a helicopter.
So
hold on.
Yeah.
It's not like you flying from state to state in a helicopter or whatever. And then I checked out some reports and stuff like that on ESPN. Yeah. And it came to my attention that he flies in a helicopter frequently because of LA and LA
that's
traffic
exactly
and stuff
LA
like that.
traffic, you got to just
so he takes the helicopter because he lives 10 minutes, like realistic drive, 10 minutes away from a lot of the stuff that he has to do in and around town. But because the traffic is so terrible, it takes an hour and a half for him to get to wherever it is that he got to go. Yeah. So him, you know what I mean, having the means, helicopter was like his normal mode of transportation. And, he's been doing this for years. And
it happened in Calabasas, so I'm pretty sure that's the regular for them out there too. I'm pretty sure, all the celebrities, whoever may live in there probably partakes in that as well. But just to see somebody, like a beloved icon such as himself, another one lose their life in such a capacity, in such a vehicle. In the sense that, Aaliyah, we reminiscent of Aaliyah, passing away in that plane crash. And, you know what I mean? Like, we're forever, think about this. You know what I'm saying? Every time I think about a small aircraft,
you think about Aaliyah.
I think about Aaliyah, no lie. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, I hear about people, taking them little, when you take a large commercial airline to a certain area, but then to get to the rural area, you got to take them small aircrafts and shit. Yeah. I always think of Aaliyah. Every time I see them small aircrafts flying through the air, I think of Aaliyah. Now, I feel like every time I see a helicopter, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be thinking about Kobe now. That's crazy.
And for us as hip hop kids, I guess thinking about how I wanted to speak about this today, I wanted to speak about it in you know what I mean, what I remember as a kid and what I remember with Kobe, right? So early on, you remember a kid coming out of high school straight to the league because, a lot of us wanted to be basketball players and rappers and stuff like that. So like he was like the guy that went to the league, around that age when we in middle school and high school, you hearing about Kobe, oh, this dude might skip college and go straight to the league and blah, 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 blah. He was that dude. And then you think about it, he took Brandy to the prom. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then a little bit after that, you heard that he was rapping a little bit. Yeah. You know
Kobe
what I mean?
Bryant, slam dunk giant. Yeah. Played the Kobe son, don't try it.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard that he was rapping a little bit. And then as he got into the league a little bit more, he started playing games at the Rucker Park. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as a hip-hop kid growing up, I'm not sitting here acting like, yo, I'm the biggest Kobe fan and I love
we love watching him play, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was a killer on the court. You know what I'm saying?
And as you say that,
love and hate the Lakers, man. You had to love Kobe, man.
Exactly. As you say that, it was like I hated, so to say, Kobe because if he come into town to play your team, especially when the Lakers, you know what I mean, with Shaq and all of that, it was like, yo, it's an L. You about to take an L, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations where hate him or love him. As a basketball fan, you have to respect him at the end of the day.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you got to respect that the legend, I don't even want to say that he was, the legend that he is, man, the living legend while he was alive. And it sucks that we got to be sitting here talking about him in death like that right now.
Nah, he heard it though. Trust me.
Of course. We definitely gave him his flowers while he was here.
Yeah, that man got his flowers, bro.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It sucks, man. It sucks.
It sucks, man. It sucks.
It really, really sucks, dude.
Sucks for that family, man. I mean, I hate to minimize it like that and say it like in that sense or whatever, but it does. It's horrible, I can't imagine what they're going through, losing two loved ones, like that in such a short instance in just in one morning, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes to show you, man, life is short, man. And I mean, 1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're gone, So let's go ahead, man, and make the most, out of our lives. Let's live purposeful lives and intentful lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Do things to make your life better, make others' life better, while you're here, man. Because, anything could happen. And that's all I could say, you know. Anything can happen, man.
And again, dude, this guy was definitely a inspiration to a lot of the young kids growing up. As a basketball fan, you know what I mean. It's crazy how basketball and sports in general brings a lot of people together.
Right, man.
You know
LeBron James actually just surpassed him. The night before.
And I was wondering, I was like, yo, was Kobe at the game when LeBron passed him or whatever? Because I know
he tweeted out. He tweeted
out and showed him love and all that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? It sucks, man. It sucks. Again, I'm not sitting here trying to act like I was the biggest Kobe Bryant fan, but you know, I'm a basketball fan.
Yeah, nah.
Fan.
Listen, we're not confusing fan as not love for a person as a person. You see what I'm saying? Fandom is just fandom. Yeah. So if I'm saying I'm not a fan, I'm just, you know, it's sports and we're rooting for a team, we're rooting for a side. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, you know, we're speaking against the person. You know what I'm saying? So when we say fan, you know, let's not get lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you had respect and admiration for him as a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So let's not, you know, group that in just as fandom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that should be viewed separately.
I hear you. I hear you. I guess now the hard part now is, again, the wife and also, you know, 3 young daughters that's going to grow up now without their father and without their sister. Right. This has been been confirmed that the second there ain't no false reports. Because what I'm hearing so far is that it was Kobe, it was one of the young daughters, the second child, and there was another parent and a child
player,
and the pilot. So that was the 5 people that was on board. Right. So it's confirmed that, you know, this is the situation. Right. I couldn't imagine being a spouse and hearing that, this is the situation, bro.
Right. Nah, not. Yeah, I mean, I think it took place, I want to say around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning or something along those lines. So I could imagine, like, you know, just seeing your spouse off, you know, you know, telling your loved ones you love them, whatever, have a good day, have a good game, you know, see you later. Just to get a phone call, you know, moments later.
Yeah, yo, we in the helicopter, we about to, you know what I mean? I'll see you when I land, or you know, coming to whatever the conversation might have been.
Yeah. If they're on their way to the game, you know, and it's just like moments later, it's like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you know, we all felt that when I got the text across my screen, I was like, yo, what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? You have oh man, I would shut down, bro. I would shut down. I was. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine hearing that, man. You know what, man? I don't even want to think about it right now. I'll be honest with you. You know. Yeah. Like I said, we lost an icon. You know. You know, we saw, you know, all the other living legends out there. You know, we saw the Charles Barkleys. You know what I'm saying? Go on the Shaqs. Jordan, you know, we got to see what they become after sports, how they transcended, man. Yeah. And I was really interested, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know, what Kobe would transcend into, you know what I'm saying, beyond sports. I was really watching for that.
And he won an Oscar.
He won an Oscar for, you know what I'm saying,
like a short film or something like that. He does the detail thing on ESPN Plus or whatever, where he breaks down the plays in depth and the highlight and the this and the that. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's a great basketball mind. You know what I mean?
I really want to see what his legacy was going to be after sports, man. I really wanted to see. Yeah. I could imagine somebody have that caliber. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at the game and like, yo, I could, you know, somebody on his level still could hang with these dudes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, if you look back in the day, you know, the game has transcended so much, you know what I'm saying? You can't imagine like a old school player holding his own with these cats of these days. Yeah. But I could still see the Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying, at the height of his career, hanging, you know, and holding his own with these young cats now, you know what I'm saying, because of his game.
And even like the words like the words that they say, Mamba mentality, right? his last game he scored over 60 something points, or close to 60, something like that. I think it was a little bit more than 60, but whatever it was, 60 or above, or close to 60, whatever it was.
Right. He was going off on that game.
The last game he was going off, and he was playing that game. He was playing it like it was his last game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not a lot of people get to turn it off and on like that. Like he was able to do that, you know?
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? And come through, me and Clutch being Kobe, you know?
And like
he's more clutch than LeBron is, you know what I'm saying? Be honest with you. But we ain't gonna get into all that, right? You don't want to go there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think that is definitely the knock on LeBron's career. Not to make this a Kobe LeBron debate. All right, it's fine. Let me stop. You can't
help yourself.
You
bro.
can't do it.
You can't help yourself, killer.
Yeah, man. I'm helping myself. Man. I think you watch sports TV, and I think they just draw you into those debates all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on First Take by Tuesday. You know, Kobe Roy, one-on-one. Who the one? You know?
At the end of the day, man, I think regardless of the situation, we should be able to build. We shouldn't have to tear one down to build the other one.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to say this player is less of to, Kobe was great.
Right, yeah.
Period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of LeBron, MJ, whatever the case is, Kobe was great, man.
Yeah.
And he left a strong legacy for the game.
Yeah, man, but sometimes
he left a mentality for the game. Yeah. Like you said, like this dude became a freaking verb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kobe.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
Mamba mentality is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a mentality that transcends basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Initially, it was talked about as the killer mentality, and you know, the black mamba is like one of the most dangerous snakes on the planet, and da-da-da-da-da. This, that, and the third. And he embodied that, man. He embodied that go get it kind of. Because if you remember, when he first came into the league, he didn't come in like as a star. He had to earn his. He had to take his. Yeah. Because he was riding the bench for a little bit, and Eddie Jones was in his spot.
Yeah.
And he had to come for Eddie Jones' spot. So I'm not a historian like that to sit here and remember, but I'm sure in practices and all of that, he was at Eddie Jones' throat, bro. Yeah. Until he became that second man in charge. And, him and Shaq clashed throughout their career. And then he became the man after Shaq left and took them to, 3 championships, 1, 2, or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
With Paul Gasol and all of that. So, dude, Kobe is one of them dudes where you look at it, and we all loves a rags to riches story, even though his dad played his dad played basketball or something like that, professionally and all of that. But still, like, you look at his story, and nothing doesn't seem to be handed to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This dude went from high school to the league, multi-millionaire, possibly turning into a billionaire with all the kind of stuff that he was doing afterwards, after his career. Like you said, we look at Shaq, we look at Barkley, we look at all these NBA legends, we look at Jordan, he's a team owner, X, Y, and Z. Kobe seemed to be on that same path to becoming a very successful person, and also spreading that success down to his family and encouraging people like me and you who he don't even know he encouraged. And I think that's so dope that a person who plays a sport can touch so many people, and you can look at that dude for inspiration and say, like, you know what, man, as far as the accolades go, as far as the mentality goes, as far as all this stuff, I can want to aspire to be like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that in life, I feel like that's all we could ask for, bro.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that we don't have everybody have their ups and downs in their life and their career and whatever. It sucks that as a celebrity, your downs get highlighted as his was and whatever. But at the end of when the story is written, bro, it's good to see that, you can inspire a world of people, bro.
That's true, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. So yeah, man, definitely, man. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, definitely.
Rest in
bro.
peace, man. We'll always be loved, man. Always remember, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like I want to stop talking about it, but I don't want to stop talking about it at the same time, man.
I hear you.
So yeah, man,
it's not enough that could be said about it, though.
Not enough at all, man. So I'm glad that we gave him his flowers while he was here.
Yeah,
I'm glad that people acknowledged that he was one of the GOATs, possibly the GOAT, depending on who you talk to.
You got a young daughter that that's gonna be growing up to hear a lot.
Yeah,
that's also a little sad too. She's not gonna a lot of other kids they got to see it, they got to grasp it in a sense.
Yeah,
who their father was and what he brought to the game. So he has a 7-month-old that people are gonna have to speak. And she's gonna
grow up hearing stories about her father and also her sister. We can't leave her out as well.
Nah, I don't.
We can't leave her out as well, man.
No life is greater than the other.
Definitely. Damn, man. Fuck. How we transition from this to something else, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of the topics that we have, like, should we go on to something let's have a little bit more fun, man, because I don't want to get too serious. I think we got too much serious stuff on the agenda for today.
Turn up.
Turn it up, man. Tyler Perry, bullshit ass movie, man. What you thoughts?
Oh man. So Tyler Perry got this movie out right now, and before I watched it, did you see all the memes and stuff like that before you watched it?
No, I did not. No.
So I guess we coming at this at two different angles then, because I saw a lot of the memes. I kind of knew the premise of the movie. The movie is called A Fall from Grace, and I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry. I'm not a big fan of Tyler Perry. In his movies.
Can't say I was. I can't say I am either.
It's maybe two movies that of Tyler Perry's that I really liked, and one of them was Four Colored Girls. I thought that was a dope movie. Besides, like the breaking out in song in the middle of the movie type situation, it was kind of like a movie, a musical, but it was serious at the same time. Or you know what I mean, the spoken word or whatever. Shit, so, It was. I liked it. I thought that was a dope movie, and I think the other one. I don't think it was Acrimony. Whatever it was, it was a movie with Jussie Smollett's sister, where she, had this guy and the guy gave her AIDS or something like that. I forgot the exact premise of the movie, but out of all of his movies, those two, I was like, yo, those two are dope.
Okay.
Everything else. It's just
blaxploitation.
Yeah, I felt like he's making a clown of himself with the whole Madea thing. Madea goes to jail.
Yeah,
Madea goes to camp. Madea goes to prison.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I didn't know what was the difference between the Tyler Perry plays and the Tyler Perry movies. I thought it was all theatrics. And, it's just a little bit too. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. So
But I mean,
A Fall from Grace.
Nah, I mean, before that, so I in my mind kind of dismissed Tyler Perry. I'm not gonna lie, I had some type of mental bias against him and his production and everything like that. But just hearing all the great things that he did about opening up a studio in Atlanta, accomplishing those things where I thought were dope. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest, movie compound. Out there, rivaling those of Hollywood and shit, what I'm saying? And it's black owned in the black area, what I'm saying? I just wanted to give, hearing some of the speeches that he's given. So, what I'm saying? Like, I was buying in. I was like, you know what? I didn't support before, but, I'm supporting now, what I'm saying? Because of what it means to the black community, to see that. So, to see that, I was like, I'm saying I'm with it. So, to see that he has a movie, I'm saying, that's on Netflix or whatever, that was specifically produced for Netflix, and he wrote it himself, and I'm saying, so I'm like, all right, let me see what's coming out of Tyler Perry Studios.
Exactly.
I mean, I was hyped to see what's Tyler Perry Studios spitting out. Like, no, it's a Netflix movie, so I'm not looking for the greatest, what I'm saying, but let me see what they doing, man. And dude, it was just the most generic shit possible on all levels. That's what this fucking movie Fall from Grace was. It's like it was the same fucking recipe for everything Tyler Perry does. It's like, okay, we got angry black woman, abused, scorned, we got a young handsome man pretends to be, you know, one way, and then turns out he's completely something else, you know what I'm saying? And not only he's the, you know, 1 minute he's the sweetest thing in the world, and the transition is just so from sweet to fucking psycho is just so fucking abrupt and fucking, you know, left. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, you know, just following the lawyer that is, and I'm sorry for spoiling the fucking movie, but listen, you need me to spoil it. If I'm spoiling it, don't, and you haven't seen it, don't go see it.
Yeah.
You'd be wasting your time. So.
Well, the thing is about spoiling it is that you don't have to go see it.
Yeah, you don't have to waste your time. Sit down.
Yeah.
And I saw him on The View. He was on The View. Tyler Perry himself was on The View. He was doing an interview, and you know, some of the, you know, anchors on there spoke about the movie, and they say they saw it, and they were giving them shout outs, saying how good it is and all that. Of course, they, you know, it's their job to jerk them off a little bit. Yeah. But, you know, something he mentioned on there, he was like, yo, they was like, I heard you don't use writers. He's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple bad experiences with writers. So, you know, this one right here is completely written by me. And I'm just like, oh, shit. You should have had some writers, bro. Definitely should have had some writers, man.
Like it's like it was like an accomplishment,
right? Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Nah, you did not, because there was just so many inconsistencies in the storyline. The plot wasn't real. Like, just off rip, the fact that they were they made it in the movie world. This woman being on trial was a big deal. Yeah, and if you really look at the whole picture of why she was on trial, in real life, that would not have been a big deal.
Of course not.
Because this is a situation where somebody killed somebody. Mm-hmm. They don't know where the body is. Mm-hmm. So don't even know if she really even killed nobody. That wouldn't have made the fucking news, bro. So, you know, they I don't know, man.
For the people that's on YouTube, man, shout out to y'all. Yeah, I know y'all got the title of the video and everything like that, but we started off on Facebook Live on the other, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of spoke about the Kobe situation already. Yeah. If y'all have anything new to add, we definitely read in the comments as we, you know, talk about our other topics and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, I apologize to y'all that, you know, we on live now and the video is entitled Kobe or whatever, and we already spoke about it. Yeah, we already
chopped it up about the Kobe thing.
Definitely, if y'all have something to add, you know what I mean, we'll spit it out live. Yeah, but we also have other topics that we gonna talk about.
Right. So
again,
and this is still R.I.P. Kobe. So yeah.
Yeah. So y'all will check it out when we.
Yeah. This definitely was supposed to be a lighthearted episode. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was.
I was motivated to come here this week and you know, chop it up about some of the topics that we had. Yeah. And the Kobe situation definitely you know, just came out of nowhere as it is for everybody else. I'm guessing. Yeah. So, you know, of course that changes the mood and the temperature, everything else out there. So, you know what I mean? Definitely. Just bear with us, and I'm saying rock with us, man. Like I said, if you, like Dub said, if y'all got anything to interject, you know what I'm saying, in regards to Kobe, or you want, you know what I'm saying, just pay our respects. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? We'll shout you out, you know, just mention something in the comment, you know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely, you know, one of those situations where, you know, we can make exceptions for that. You know? Of course. It's all, you know, warranted.
And we appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking us out every live, every video that we upload. You know what I mean? Shout outs to y'all. But as usual, man, y'all know how we rock, man.
Yeah,
we not gonna sit here and talk about one thing for one entire episode. But again, you know what I mean? It's a legendary situation. Mm-hmm. R.I.P. to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? We all had love for him. Some of us had hate. You know what I'm saying? And I think that hate came from love at the same time.
Right,
so,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's where that came from, right?
Yeah, it is what it is. So you was talking about the whole plot situation.
Yeah, the whole plot of the Tyler Perry movie was straight trash. My girl is somebody that loves to watch, you know, Lifetime and watch all those murder mysteries and all that kind of bullshit. Yeah. And I feel like if I give her a pen and a paper, she could come up with a better concept and a better movie than Tyler Perry did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is she doesn't have a studio to film it, you know? Yeah. So I would say like that. I thought that was a pathetic effort, to be honest with you. And
you know what?
Yeah. And I'm going extreme. I'm going extreme, but
we're going hard on it. We're going hard, but I'm gonna tell you,
it's warranted
but
because
you said why. You said why already.
Yeah,
the reason why we going so hard on it is because Tyler Perry Studios,
right.
biggest studio than Hollywood.
Right,
This, that, and the third.
Right.
Like, you thinking nothing but fucking greatness is going to come out of this shit,
Yeah,
bro.
where's your quality control?
Exactly.
Where's the quality control there? Somebody could have sat there and say, look, man, look, there's this...
Jay Sketch for real. Long live Mamba, man. Kobe 24. Shit, nigga got 2 jerseys retired, 24 and number 8. No other player in history. Shout outs to that man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him for real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, where's the quality control? Somebody, should have sat there and said, "Look, Tyler, this ain't it, man. There's a lot." You know what I'm saying? You had the good actors. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He had fucking all the good actors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The actress that played the lawyer, I wasn't mad at her. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't mad at her either.
Grace, I wasn't mad at Grace either. You know what I'm saying? And you got Mrs. Huxtable out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Grace has some cakes though, bro.
Yeah. Grace definitely had to pat it.
Like,
she was patted.
I'm a man, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a man.
It was padded. Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing was right.
Yeah, but I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, Grace.
Right.
What's
You know what I'm
going
saying?
on
But-
in the back in the trunk right there, bro?
Yeah, they look in prison. Grace just look miserable and old,
Yeah,
but you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, when she on them dates, boy.
Yeah, man. When she turned to go up them stairs,
Yeah.
bro, and she had to, I was like, all
Yeah,
right,
all right, Grace, all right, I see you, see you, Grace, but you know.
But so it, you know what? Speaking of the movie, it was some funny
And
moments.
he said that the movie was written based on a true story of a mother and son going around, killing people and shit like that.
Oh, really? So
it
it's loosely.
is loosely based on, what I'm saying, a lot of the events, what I'm saying. It's not far from the events that took place, is what he's saying. But, you know what I mean? Like, just the whole investigate, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You go watch some Dick Wolf fucking TV shows, man. Let's see how this nigga go, you know what I'm saying, how they do the crime scene investigation and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that whole process is important. You know what I'm saying? It builds up and it leaves you, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, these are professionals handling this. And just the way she was coming across information in the movie, her discoveries in the movie were just fucking elementary and bullshit as fuck. Like I saw that from the jump, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I guess the whole, like you said, the writing is bad, but it was meant to give off that this is a rookie public defender.
Yeah.
And I think that loosely, or in Tyler Perry's mind, he was highlighting some of the reasons why people don't like public defenders.
Yeah, but at the same time, look, you Tyler Perry, you got to find a way to fucking direct movies, write movies, and stay the fuck out of it. Why does he need to be in all the fucking movies?
Jay Sketch talking about the plot. I agree with that too. I can't stand that shit, bro. Like fucking like Suge Knight said.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Come on, Puffy. Like, we don't need your right here, man.
Why you ain't all in the videos?
Yeah. We don't
we don't need you to be here, bro.
We don't need you to take that right now. Like,
So Jay Sketch talking about a plot twist in the movie, right?
That's what you call it, Jay?
I didn't really get that. I didn't really get that it was like a plot twist. Like, I was just kind of like
we all knew that was gonna happen,
dude. Like you was saying, like you was joking about me about how I talk about certain topics. Just like, all right, nigga, here you come with your bullshit, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, oh, here it come, here it come. Here, the mom did it.
Yeah,
it's a scam with the son. Like, it's her son. Like,
oh yeah.
Then they trying to, you know what I mean? When the mom walked past the son and she kind of tapped
his
him,
hand. Yeah,
you know, like. Like, come on, fam.
The whole little flashbacks. It's like, oh, we didn't see that. We didn't know that.
Dude, we watching this movie. We see the fucking bullshit, bro.
We saw
that.
Yeah, we all saw it. We all know Mrs. Huxtable was up to something. Like, we all fucking knew it.
Yeah, like you didn't come up with some deep ass writing. That
it's been done already 1,000,000 times, Tyler.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I hope with all that fucking big studio and all that, man, I'm disappointed to hear that he didn't invest in some fucking writers.
But what I'm hearing also is that this movie was filmed in like a couple of days.
It felt like that. It
fucking
so
felt
this
like
nigga
that,
filming
bro.
music videos now? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? The fact that the district attorney, or that's what she was, the public defender,
Public defender,
and she had a bitch ass fucking police officer as a fucking husband. Like this nigga. This nigga didn't do
driving around
in a whole ass Hyundai or some shit, or whole ass Kia, nigga, like a whole ass Kia. Now I'm talking about Hyundais before Hyundais became okay, nigga. Them shits was that was
like, nigga. That's like yo. Yeah. I've a lot of the well-to-do neighborhoods around here. Have police cars parked up in them.
Yeah, but
like nothing but police cars.
Right, they didn't give this nigga a car. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here. Yeah. That's wild. And the old white lady jumped off the roof like in the fucking beginning. They made that seem like it was gonna be like a revelation. Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's torn up about this. She's going through this. I'm like, okay, let's see how all this ties together.
Yeah.
The way at the end, it's like, oh, she was. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the Tyler Perry, man.
So
y'all want my time back, man.
So I made a Facebook post about this shit, right?
Yeah.
And I got one of them super duper pro black people on my Facebook. And I mean I'm pro black too, but I ain't like they be
what
going
is
hard.
Pro black nowadays?
They be going hard though. So they was like, yo, why you this wasn't the comment, but this is what I took from the comment. The comment basically was, why is it that you trashing what black people doing? This dude is a billionaire and he's providing all of this opportunity to all of these black folks.
I am never again.
But you're not bigging that up.
Yeah.
You just talking about how trash this movie is. And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, what the fuck does him providing opportunities to black folks have to do with how trash this movie is?
He ain't providing no opportunity for no writers. Tell you that.
Exactly.
So tell them to go do that.
Yeah. Let somebody write your shit, bro.
Let somebody write your shit or be involved in the process. So somebody fact check some of this shit, or, you know what I'm saying, quality control out this motherfucker. Somebody. You know what I mean? That's not taken away from it. You know what I'm saying? I think what we're asking for, and I'm asking for as a black man, I want to support black businesses and black everything, but I need it to be elevated. I need the quality to be there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I want to brag and boast about it.
Yes.
I don't want fucking second rate, third rate, fourth rate material, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
I can't get jiggy with that.
I don't want to be watching a movie where the makeup person or the person that's filming is not noticing that, yo, this chick hairstyle just changed mid-scene.
Mid-scene, yeah.
I don't want them to be filming and editing and the best cut y'all have is this dude in the background eating food, but it ain't no food on the fucking fork.
Yeah.
He's drinking water, but it ain't no fucking water in the damn glass. Like, come on, fam.
Come on, man.
You a billionaire. You got $1 billion studio or whatever the case is. Stuff like that shouldn't be getting past quality control, fam.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's just and stop. If not, just make an anime and draw it. You know what I'm saying? If you like, come on, man. Somebody got to quality control this bullshit, bro. We should not be. That whole scene in the restaurant. I was doing nothing but watching the people in the background. Yeah. And I was like. And I didn't see none of the memes he was talking about. But once I saw one bullshit, I started looking for more bullshit. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, come on.
But you know what? We did get one fucking classic line out of this movie, though, bro. We got a classic.
We did?
Well, we got two classic lines out of this movie. Ashtray, bitch. When dude was laying in the bed and smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ashtray, bitch.
Okay. That was one. What's the other one?
That one, and what he said, what she asked him, she was like, "So who you talking on the phone to?" He said something like, "I
don't like being interrogated or something."
Yeah, it's two things I don't like.
Oh yeah, two things I don't like.
that dude. Out of anything, those was the two highlights of the movie, nigga. Ashtray, bitch, and it's two things I don't like. Like, don't ask me no fucking questions. Yeah, for real. That boy James said, I think if the real effort went into the movie, even though it's predictable, it still shouldn't be. It shouldn't have been that horrible if this is a showcase of how movies are going to be coming from Tyler Perry. And I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. $1 billion studio, $1 billion dude.
Yeah.
Z said he should be a producer and look at the talent to create / write these movies and show. And I agree, dude.
That's what I agree
Get you
with,
some
man.
writers, man.
Get you some writers, man. Yeah, definitely. And there's so many of them out there, man.
Yeah.
Like if you look up, like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm a Game of Thrones fan, but everyone knows the last season of Game of Thrones was absolute garbage, right? And there's actually people that, you know, young cats that, you know, they're aspiring writers and everything like that, and they'll take one episode and they'll break down the episode and say, okay, this is a scene where this happens. Okay, here is how, if I wrote it, this is what would happen. And they rewrite the fucking scene for you, and they paint such a vivid picture that you could actually like pretend like that's what you saw. Like, I literally walked away from watching YouTube clips like of somebody describing and reading off what they wrote for a scene and like leaving satisfied, like, oh, he just like, you know what I'm saying, Matt? You watch the episode and then he rewrites the episode for you. It's like, okay, that bullshit, I didn't like the bullshit that they did there, but I like his interpretation of that. And I'm saying that there's quality people out there that has the skill and capabilities out there to do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta, like, just like, you know, the comedy wave and you know what I'm saying, entertainment wave is taking place now on Instagram and, you know what I'm saying, like, YouTube and all that. Yo, we need to, you know what I'm saying, they need to do a better job, you know what I'm saying, of discovering these people on these platforms, you know.
Patty's shout outs to his Kobe as well, and he says, by the way, Tyler Perry doesn't have to do better. His fan base loves what he does, and no matter what, and they will support. And that's good.
That's the same way I view Trump supporters, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good and bad at the same time.
That's the way
because they're not pushing them to be better,
right? Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's with me and you being here talking about this. If we become a voice that matters, it pushes him and everybody else to be better at their crafts.
Absolutely.
Barry Miller said, between this and Juice WRLD, I'm out here feeling messed up, man. Anything anyone appreciate always got to go down badly.
Man. Who's that? Who's that?
Barry Miller.
Barry Miller, man. You know what I'm saying? My condolences, man. You know what I mean? It's a tough loss for us all, man. But that's a little dark to be looking at it in that fashion, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't anything and everybody we do appreciate. We lose. You know what I mean? It's in a sense it could be anybody. You know what I mean? You have to just respect life in general. You know, respect yours and respect the ones you love as well, man. It could be anybody, man. Yeah.
What Patty said, why couldn't Queen and Slim have been funded by him, though? He has so much money, he should fund black films for other black people in Hollywood and cut out the middleman. Right. And you know what? I agree. I didn't see Queen and Slim, but I heard that it was a really good movie. Yeah. And I want to go and check it out. It's good too, I want to find some kind of way to support it, both artistically and monetarily. So I'm definitely going to check out Queen and Slim. I might buy it when it comes out on DVD or something like that, just to, you know, hopefully my $2 goes in the right direction. Yeah.
When things are good, you know what I'm saying, it's black people, like I big, like Jordan Peele, like, was it Jordan Peele? Or,
with
Get Out
and Get Out,
man. Listen, I bigged up Get Out, man. That was the shit. Yeah. But, like, you know, us just ain't do it.
and you know what? That's the thing. That's the thing. You know, as a community, you got to be able to handle when we say, nah, fam, that wasn't it. Just like if y'all was to tell us, like, yo, man, this episode, I rocked with y'all on the episode, but this one, nah, y'all wasn't doing. Yo, we gotta respect that.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the only way. If I don't, I always said from the beginning of the conception of this podcast, I need positive and, you know what I mean, negative and you feedback. That's the only way I learn, bro.
And originally, when we first started doing this, I was seeking out the negative, not negative, but I was seeking out the constructive. Like, yo, man, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Don't tell me what I'm doing right. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me how I can make this shit better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
man. You know, all right, man. So let's transition now to speaking of getting better, or did it get worse, or where do you fall on this topic here? Okay, Eminem dropped a surprise album this past Friday, and the album was called "Music to Be Murdered By." You know what I'm saying? A play off of Alfred Hitchcock.
Marvin said a lot of the black celebrities don't care about the black community or support black films.
I don't know if it's that deep, man. I think he may just Tyler Perry may just care about the money, man, and You know what I'm saying? If I could just make burgers all day, like why am I going, you know what I'm saying, make gourmet meals? You know what I'm saying? If I get money off burgers, man.
You're right.
So
damn, bro. Yeah. You be breaking shit down sometimes, bro.
I be deep with it. Hey.
Deep with it.
You know what I'm saying?
It should be simple, but it be deep, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could take a Warhol, you know what I'm saying, picture, and, you know what I'm saying, break it down to a Daffy Duck image. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know,
that's what it is, man. So Eminem.
Yeah, make it music to be murdered by, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this this venture or this project that he put out?
Overall, I liked it.
Okay.
Overall, I liked it. And you know that I'm an Eminem fan, right? I'm an Eminem fan, as in, like, especially initially, I've bought a lot of his music. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, just to kind of put it in perspective, I want to say maybe the first 4 albums, maybe 5 Eminem albums I purchased.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I reached into my pocket and I went to a fucking CD store and bought them shits.
Right.
So I'm an Eminem fan, right? I'm not a stan, though.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those dudes where it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? I respect this dude as a rapper, but I can't really criticize him, or I can't talk about his shortcomings and whatever. So this project, Music to be Murdered by.
Yeah.
I think personally it's a little bit too long.
Okay.
It's like what, 18, 19 songs?
Right, yeah.
If you want to take away the skits, maybe 15.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that with him being in the game as long as he has, the shorter the better. Marvin asks about the Nick Cannon and Orlando Brown situation. I think Orlando Brown is on some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's on some bullshit.
Like, to be honest with you, I don't even think it's really worthy to talk about, because I don't believe that fucking Nick Cannon is out here handing out.
First of all, Orlando Brown has to establish some credibility before he is able to try to out anybody or say anything about in regards to anybody, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's in the past 3 years, he's just been known for psychotic, outlandish, off the wall.
So
mental health bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's like a credible.
We'll get back to the Eminem thing in the situation in a second. But okay, so Nick Cannon, Orlando Brown. Do we believe that Orlando Brown smashed Raven Simone?
Yeah, I could. I mean, it's not far fetched.
Okay, so if that's the case, is this far fetched then? That Nick Cannon supposedly gave him some head?
I feel so.
Yeah?
I definitely feel like that is far fetched. Because because we've never heard, heard
neither one.
You don't believe neither one? You don't believe Orlando Brown smash?
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if fucking, what was his name again? If Fredro Starr was smashing Brandy, then goddamn it, Orlando Brown could get in some Raven Simone pussy. You feel
but me? You can't. We can't put Orlando Brown and Fredro Starr in the same conversation, bro.
Yeah, but we're putting fucking listen. Raven Simone ain't so far from the cuckoo nest too. You know. So
well, that's true. That's true. Yeah. But she ain't cracked out either, though. She ain't out here doped the fuck out like this dude is.
I don't know.
In interviews, he don't even know how many kids he has, or he misinterpreting the ages of his child. Like, come on, fam. He out of his mind, dope the fuck out, bro.
Hey, what age can you look at a childhood actress or a childhood, you know what I'm saying, and deem them as fuckable?
At what age?
At what point do you see the transition happening? Like, right? So do we have to be, if to view them as fuckable, we'd have to be in their age group, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, you can't like look at them until they of age.
Yeah,
and say, hey,
like, nah, I'm not watching Disney Channel looking like yo,
ooh, yeah.
Ooh, when she turned 18,
you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. But yeah, I don't. Orlando Brown, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's not. He doesn't have enough credibility. I feel. Nothing he say came.
He got to line his shit up, man. First, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You got to stop crying wolf first.
They say he mad because Nick Cannon didn't put him on Wild 'N Out. He probably is, man. Yeah. Did you see Bad Boys 3?
No, I haven't. I'm scared.
We haven't seen it yet. And you know what?
I'm scared. I haven't heard any feedback yet. Have you?
I haven't heard any feedback.
Yeah.
Other than
and that's good. Also that might be a bad thing too. You know what I'm saying? When you feedback.
I wanted to watch Bad Boys 3 before we came on this podcast. Yeah. I just didn't have the opportunity to watch it. Mm-hmm. But I think that I was going into it with a negative mind state. And you know what? Sometimes going into a movie like that, I think it kind of turns it into a positive for me, because I was going into, like, say, Joker. I was going in to watch Joker expecting it to be kind of bad. And I was like, oh, all right, I like this shit. So Bad Boys 3, from the trailers that I saw, the jokes were dry as fuck.
Yeah.
Everything was just dry as fuck. Mm-hmm. Martin looked really, really old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even older than he is. And I was going into it, now I would say was going into it, still going into it right now. I might go see it this week or something. But going into it right now, I expect it to be bad.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
I expect it to be a movie where we're trying to capture something from
the announcement of it, I've expected it to be bad, right? Yeah. So from the announcement of Bad Boy 3, I was like, it's going to be bad. Because, you know, just because I haven't seen anything of quality as far as comedic efforts from Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith, from Fresh Prince, and the first Bad Boys, we saw him in a certain light. You know what I'm saying? We expect a certain level of...
It's like he been tranquilized.
Yeah. And then... And then fucking Martin, you know what I'm saying?
You're not funny no more.
Yeah. Like somebody fucking, like he touched that fucking monster ball, and you know what I'm saying, one of the Monstars took his comedic powers, you know what I'm saying?
We need to give him some secret stuff.
Yeah.
So he can believe in himself again, bro.
They took it, man.
Yeah. I want to see it. I'm gonna see it, man. And I really want to watch it in the theaters, bro. Mm-hmm. But I just don't have good expectations of it. Yeah. Again, the first movie came out in 95, I believe, and the second movie came out like around 98. 2008. And then now this movie is like 12 years later. Like,
right, yeah.
The first movie was good. The second movie was better.
Wait, no way.
You don't think the second one was better than the first one?
No, I thought the first one was a classic. I thought the second one, they the last like 45 minutes when they went to Cuba, like they could have did without all that. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, the movie should have ended way before it did that second movie. But yeah. So I was more of a fan of the first one.
So you might change my mind on that one. I would say that the second one was equally as good as the first one, or equally as entertaining,
right? Yeah,
as the first one,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm thinking about like a lot of the different, like, you know, the Haitian dudes in the movie, I think they try to make them sound Jamaican or something.
Yeah.
It was certain little quirks about the second movie where I could nitpick it, but I think it was entertaining.
But I feel like
in general,
I feel like
especially the fucking door scene when the dude came.
Classic scene.
It ain't no scene like that in the first one though.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If I think
maybe
about
the John Sally scene,
the John Sally,
like that.
yeah. Or when the girl was at, you know what I'm saying, she thought he was Mike Lowry, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. My name Mike Lowry, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think I feel like as comedians, like, especially on the caliber of Martin and Will Smith, or you know what I'm saying, any of the iconic comedians out there, you know what I'm saying? Like even like Eddie Murphy right now, like with the new Coming to America coming out.
Patty just said something about that. He said Coming to America, he's horrified to see.
Yeah.
The first one is a masterpiece and a royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Yeah.
What?
Classic.
What?
But I feel like they should treat it like rappers. Like you got to do a couple mixtapes to get people used to your humor again. You know what I'm saying? like get people used to like your delivery, so they could, you know what I'm saying, they could understand and feel it. But when you just, you know, you coming out and like, you know what I'm saying, the hiatus for a while, like I'm skeptical. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about what you gonna come and bring to the table.
My man Z said, when was the last time Will Smith made a good / classic movie? Think about that for a second. When was the last time Will made a good classic movie?
I got two.
He had Fallen Off, and he said Gemini Man sucked, and Bad Boys was alright. Funny thing that you say that comment. I just bought. I haven't seen Gemini Man at all, but I went out and bought it like 2 days ago. I haven't watched it yet, but I bought it because I was like, you know what? I didn't really hear much about it. I didn't hear it was bad. I didn't hear it was good. So I was like, yo, you know what I mean? I got a couple extra dollars. Let me buy this, and I'm going to watch it. And I might watch it tonight when I go home after the podcast. But to answer his question, when was the last time Will made a dope movie?
I mean, I Am Legend is definitely a fucking dope movie.
Did that come out after Bad Boys or before Bad Boys?
After Bad Boys. Definitely after Bad Boys.
After 2008?
I Am Legend? Yeah.
You sure?
I feel like I Am Legend definitely came out after fucking Bad Boys. After the second Bad Boys?
Okay.
Absolutely.
So what was the other one? What was the other one with the robots?
iRobot. Yeah, iRobot. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know if I would say classic, but you know, I don't really think.
It's hard to,
when I think Will Smith, I don't think that. But you know, Pursuit of Happiness definitely was a great Will Smith movie. I felt. I cried. So if a movie made me cry,
I feel like I saw it.
You know,
I saw that movie, but I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like, you know what? To be honest with you, I think that recently I've been a bad movie watcher, bro.
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel like a lot of these movies that come out, I don't really like. I'm not really. Z say all of those movies was before 2010. I feel like I'm a bad fucking movie watcher now because I'm not really excited. He said, guys, Patty said, did you guys hear about the Grammys are rigged?
Yes.
I'm so unbelievably shocked. You shocked? Why?
Yeah.
I'm still not over Puffy's No Way Out beating Life After Death and Wu-Tang Forever. For best rap album, Wu-Tang is the best.
So yeah, if
you shocked that the Grammys is rigged, fam?
Yeah, I think we all knew that, but I think right now we're getting some behind the scenes details from some people that were actually scarred. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, how you speaking out now when you know they turn their backs on your ass? But yeah, I mean, I think we all knew that type of shit was taking place. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a award show, man.
Yeah, it's an award show. It's all. Yeah. It's,
he said it was sarcasm.
Okay.
Hey, man, we reading, so you know what I'm saying. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard to put context in text. Or draw context from text. Yeah, so our bad. But yo, we going all over the place, man. So if we're gonna put out a clip. Back to Eminem. So Eminem, Marshall Mathers.
So this next couple of comments, y'all tell us about this Eminem album if y'all had listened to it. So back to
Eminem, Marshall Mathers has put out a new project called Music to Be Murdered By. I believe this is 10th or so in his discography. Something like that, man. So, you know what I mean? From the Slim Shady LP, you know, Marshall Mathers LP, to the Eminem Show, to Encore and Relapse. And after Relapse, I'm going to be honest with you guys, after Relapse is where I clocked out from Eminem.
Yeah, I clocked out after Encore.
Encore, yeah. So, and I gave Relapse like a try.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
So he commented about that on this project. So he was saying that when he released Relapse, before that, with the knock on him was his content. So he released Relapse, and it had the content. It had the, hey, I'm going through all of this depression and this, that, and the third. I'm going through drug abuse, and I'm trying to come back from the drug abuse, and blah 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 blah. Like it had. He's saying in his music that it was content heavy, and then we as the fans turned around and said like, nah, nigga, that's some bullshit. Go back to spitting other shit that you were spitting.
It's not about content. It's the way you're Eminem. We expect a certain level of delivery from you. Yeah. So when you tell stories, I love Eminem telling the story. So listening to this new project, Music to Be Murdered By. One of my favorite songs on there is like that Stepdad joint. Like,
ooh, I felt that shit because I'm a fucking stepdaddy, bro.
Yo, but that shit right there, like,
I was like, damn.
Like, I'm like, this is how Eminem tells the story from fucking the March.
That was classic.
Yeah, that's the classic Eminem. So I'm saying he could talk about his pain, but he got to do it in the Eminem format. And you know what I'm saying? When you're out there like spitting 1,000 words per minute, like, bro, you lost me.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put out a comment on I think it was on IG, you know, like pretty much kind of insulting, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody that if you didn't get them, it wasn't meant for you, like kind of type of shit. So you know, it's just, I thought like on certain songs maybe he could have slowed down his flow a lot on the album, man. It didn't call for all that bullshit.
I heard somebody else say the same thing. And it gets to a point where when you're listening to music, unless you're a fan of super duper fast rap, and I think I read an article recently that said that he set a Guinness Book of World Records recently with one of the songs on this project. I forgot exactly which song it was. Y'all please comment and tell me exactly which song it was. But he set a Guinness Book of World Records for the number of syllables spit in a certain time with one of the songs on this record. And I feel like just because of that was his mindset when he was making this shit. Because for me, dude, if you're an MC, yes, some of us really, really want to hear lyrics. Yeah. But I want to hear the lyrics too. Yeah. I don't want to sit here and be like, let me rewind. Yeah. Let me rewind. Let me what did you say here? Let me dude, I don't want to do that when I'm listening to music.
Right.
Bro.
The only pass we give to a rapper that spits fast is if the cadence is off the charts. Then we're force ourselves to try to match the cadence and learn the lyrics. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? When somebody's like Twista, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta fill in them blanks now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even
you've learned the cadence.
But Twista,
Eminem doesn't give you a cadence. He just out of no some way like
yes,
whatever,
and
bro.
remember when Twista when Twista first came out, he was called Mr. Tongue Twister. Yeah. And then he dropped that shit off and just called himself Twista. Yeah. When he started calling himself Twista, he was still rapping fast, but it was a cadence to it, and you could hear every word and every syllable and Z saying it was the Godzilla joint that he set the world record with, or whatever the case is.
Which is a dope ass track. He just did not need to go on it like that.
He didn't need to go there.
Yeah.
Like I'm listening to it and I'm just like, dude, why? Why?
I would have re-recorded that, especially in the light of Juice WRLD passing, man. He could have made that a hot single, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, that was the dope hook, man. Yeah. Dog, man. That shit. And yo,
yeah, so I feel like overall, I like the project. And
even on fucking Yeah, he didn't have to fucking do fast flow on Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
like how?
And,
why?
And I feel like Royce the 5'9" sometimes take after Eminem, and he does the same shit.
I gotta come super hard, like I got the hard.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, yo, we know that you're a great rapper. Yeah. We know that you're great at rhyming words together. You don't need to go into this fucking Super Saiyan mode for these fans that's on the internet typing and they trying to justify any and everything that you do and whatever. Like, yo, dude, just make good music, bro. Like, make good music that everybody can understand. We all live busy lives. We all passively listening to music right now. We don't need to be sitting here behind the keys and let me rewind that. Let me rewind that again. Let me write it down to, okay, I caught this much or I caught that much. Like, dude, I'm fucking 37 years old. I don't need to be doing that. Right now,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could slow down and we could still catch bars if you slow down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I am saying. What do you say? Euthanasia, like kids in Taiwan. All right, okay. I'm like, what, youth in Asia?
Like, but you know what? I think it was a couple of bars, and you know what?
My pupils get cornea. Oh shit!
I thought that was reaching. I thought that was reaching.
No. I understand. That's when I got mad at Eminem because now you're trying to rap faster. Yeah. And you're trying to be a punchline rapper. That's never was you. That was never Eminem. I never looked at Eminem for punchlines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't you. Like,
yeah. So even that line right there, dude.
Right.
And I was sitting here trying to think about it.
Before you go any further. Oh, go ahead. Because you see, yeah.
I was sitting here trying to think about it before I came. It was a couple of lines that, like, I'm listening to this project. My thing is like when you're writing rhymes.
Shit, the cornea wasn't that bad though.
I think it was a little reach, bro.
Because your eyeballs.
Because
watching my pupils get cornea.
Yes, because
it was a diss on, like, with the setup and everything like that. So if I'm throw it in there, I felt it.
I think it's a stretch, bro. And and when I say it's a stretch, and this is me, I guess, getting super duper technical with this shit. Mm-hmm. I don't like when you write rhymes and you try to relate things that don't relate together. Mm. So for you to say cornea, yes, it sounds like slang, like we talk, like, yo, man, that shit is cornier than whatever. I get it. I understand it. But it's cornea relating to the eyes. It's not cornier relating to, yo, this is whacker than this.
I'm disappointed in you.
Really?
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that's why a lot of the times
I'm very disappointed in you that you draw that's the way you're trying to go.
Explain why. But hold on.
Yeah.
I think that this is why
I don't think you're supposed to fucking try to correlate it, like it has to. You know what I'm saying? It's cornea.
It gotta make sense for me.
Cornea, right? It's cornea. I'm watching my pupils.
Yes.
Get cornea.
Yes.
I'm watching them get cornea. Like, that is dope.
It ain't, nigga. No.
It's because
That's whack.
Because you try to properly say some shit. You try to say cornier. But
yes.
if you say cornea, like we say, yo, that's cornier than that.
Again, it's two different
okay,
fucking
so now
words, bro.
this letter from Eminem even makes me even fucking. I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Gentle listeners, in today's wonderful world, murder has become so. Was that there's some blood stains on that. I can't. All right, that we are we are a society obsessed, fascinated by it. Mm-hmm. I thought, why not make a sport of it? A murder over beats. So before you jump the gun, please allow me to explain. The album was not made for the squeamish. Mm-hmm. If you are easily offended or unnerved at the screams and bloody murder, this may not be the collection for you.
I think he hyping up his fucking project at this point.
So
it ain't that dope, bro.
See, so you see, murder in an instance isn't always literal nor pleasant. These bars are only meant for the sharpest of knives in the drawer. I don't know, Dub. You might not be the sharpest knife. You might be a butter knife, Dub.
Just stop it right there.
You're a butter knife.
Stop reading that bullshit right there.
You're a butter knife,
Stop
dog.
reading that bullshit. So I'm gonna go with something that I recently wrote.
Okay.
And I put it out on the page, right? So when we talking about double entendres, because I think that's what he was trying to do right there, was a double entendre. So when I recently put up a song on the page, and y'all check it out if y'all want to. If you don't, fuck it. Don't gotta check it out. So on one of the bars, I said, she got the cakes that'll make you want to eat it up. Right? That's a double entendre easily. Right? Because when we say cakes, you're talking about ass, but you can also be talking about cake at the same time, like real life cake. So she got bullshit. The cakes. You got the cakes.
No, that's bullshit.
Okay, so you got the cakes.
Because that's only real in your mind.
What?
That's not real to me as a listener. I don't know if your wife makes cakes.
No, dude. When we talking about slang talk, you've never heard the words cake as in ass before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So you know cakes as in ass. Niggas eat ass.
All right.
Cake as in cake. Niggas eat cake.
So, but what I'm saying is the second part of it,
not niggas, but people.
The second portion of it, cake as in cake, would imply that I know that your wife made cake.
No, we're not talking about cooking here. Just the term cake. I'm talking about.
She got the cake that make a nigga want to eat it up.
Yes.
So you're trying to tell me that's a double entendre?
Yes, it is.
So a double entendre in the sense that one entendre is cake as in ass, because we refer to ass as cake.
Yeah.
And then cake as in
cake.
Real cake.
Yeah.
So where did the real cake come from?
Where'd the real cake come from?
In the suggestion, what you're suggesting in the bar, you're saying she got the cake.
Yeah.
Meaning she made it.
No, bro.
So where did the cake come from?
The cakes as in, yo, she got the cakes that make you want to eat it up. Cakes is an ass, bro.
Okay, so where's the second fucking entendre come from?
The second entendre comes from the word literally cake.
All right, go ahead.
So again, it's not like pupils, it's not like cornea, cornea, referring to the eye, and cornier, referring to something being corny. It's different, bro. That's what I'm saying. When you talk, when you try to make rhymes like this, and I think that this is elementary of Eminem, when you're trying to make rhymes, I feel like you're forced. I feel like some of the times he's forcing.
Pupils meaning my understudies.
True.
Pupils. So there goes the double right there, right?
Yes.
Pupil and pupils.
I agree with that.
So they remind me of eyeballs.
Yeah.
I'm watching pupils.
Yes.
Now pupils get cornea.
Yes.
So how is that?
Because it's not cornea. It's not the same word, bro. It's two completely different words. And
yo,
again,
come on, yo, listen. I will fucking listen. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan. I'm not his fucking stan either. I hate Eminem stans, but I'm not gonna sit here and let you fucking rip him for that, bro. Because out of hip hop, I heard a lot worse.
Of course,
niggas try to make words rhyme that don't rhyme. But so because he said cornea and not cornier, you tripping?
No. I'm not necessarily.
That's
tripping.
not a reach. That was a clever flip.
Okay, so the same thing when we spoke about. I forgot what song it was that he did when he said he was trying to relate Haley Jade to Jade, give Jade a kiss.
Yeah.
That wasn't a reach either.
I think the setup for that one was kind of whacker. If I go back and listen to it, I think the setup before it was what made that line so corny. So you have to have a better setup, and I think my pupils, him referring to, you know what I'm saying, Machine Gun Kelly, a couple bars before that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, you know what I mean, setting that up, and then he was like, yo, watching my pupils remind me of eyeballs. I'm watching my pupils get cornea. I think pupils, cornea, made it deliver, bro. It delivered, man.
Okay, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
That's yeah.
But again, I like the
But
project.
I'm saying I don't like Eminem as a punchline rapper though. It's not. That's not what I'm looking for Eminem for. Like I said, I like my stepdad joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Royce the 5'9". Darkness is a tough song on there, which I think is a topic that only Eminem could cover, man. A topic like that, and you know what I'm saying, told two stories at once and still made them fit together so well. And like I said, I was so really like I was impressed by that Royce the 5'9" actually fucking produced that track, man. That was dope, man. And I like the message on there, man. He spoke about the Las Vegas shooter. Yeah. And I thought that was a tough joint right there. Yeah, definitely out of there. Stepdad,
yeah.
definitely out of there.
So how you feel about the production overall on this project?
Production overall was great, man. I just, like I said, man, there was just a lot of songs that he just didn't have to spaz out on. I wish he didn't spaz out that much, man. I feel like if you're gonna spaz on one or two songs and spaz with some other spazzers, so you know what I'm saying, and do that. But I feel like every time he feel like he's on there, like, you know, you got Royce the 5'9" and Black Thought on the song. Ooh. So here I go. I gotta fucking really like Kamehameha this motherfucker. Like,
yes, no. And I think that Black Thought's flow on there. The
boomstick, no, you fucking Royce with the boomstick and the boom, yo, that came off right.
Yes, but Black Thought's delivery on that song,
it was more like,
it was just like, yo, I'm feeling this. This is the bop.
Yeah. Because Royce started it off, but he lost it in the middle of the verse. I was like, oh, you're taking the energy away, Royce. You're taking the energy, and it kind of went away.
Yes.
And then Black Thought just came in that bop and it stayed. And that hook is just like, it's for us, you know. Yeah. My era is the original. Yo,
kill that.
Yo, I'm from Slaughterhouse. Yo, what? Dog, yeah. Yeah, man.
So I think that sometimes with Eminem, what he does is what was Ebro
like he has to work harder than black. He does like black people have to do every day. We have to work like 5 times harder
and still not get the credit.
Yeah,
and I agree with that.
I agree.
And I think that he does, but sometimes it's just like, yo, bro, you don't have to go there every single time.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like Royce the 5'9" does the same thing, and that was a lot of the judgment that I had with Royce the 5'9's last project, or last couple of projects. It's just like, dude, I think it was the bar exam, the last bar exam that Royce the 5'9 put out. I was just like, bro, you ain't gotta rap so hard, bro.
Yeah,
we get it. We know that you dope. Just, you know what I'm saying? Make a good song and show us that you dope at the same time.
Right.
Like that should be always in your mind. Make a good song.
Yeah, rap is
first.
Don't treat it like an athlete. Don't like you don't have to run faster and do the hardest dunk. You know what I'm saying? Rap takes a certain level of finesse.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I be talking to my homeboy M. Simley about that shit. Shout out to homie M. Simley. And I feel like sometimes when he write his bars, he tends to write as in, I have to let me find a way for this to connect. Yeah. Let me find a way to show you how dope that I am. And it's just like, dude, write the song to get your point across. If some double entendres, if some dope bars come in between that, then all right, so be it. But don't write just for people to understand, yo, that dude is dope. Like, you don't need to do that. And I feel like that's what Eminem did with a couple of songs on this project. It was just like, yo, I have to write this to show y'all that I am dope as I was in the 90s or in the early 2000s or whatever. It's just like, yo, you don't got to do that. Just make a good song and be on beat and, you know what I mean? Come up with some different concepts or whatever. Like I said, the Stepdad joint was dope. Yeah. The joint where he was talking about messing with the chick on the side. Yeah. And he was falling in love with the chick and blah, blah, blah. That joint was dope.
God, this motherfucker ruined a classic, though, on this song. That song should have been erased from the fucking album.
What?
The Serrani song, man.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
It's Serrani. Just in case you never know. Girl. Yo, that, with the right direction, could have been fucking a hit.
He's not the one to do it though.
He didn't have the right direction on that joint, man. He did not have. He ain't the one for that one. I don't know. Shout out to him for even selecting it, but damn, bro, that just that one.
That was one of them attempts that he is trying to. Yeah. When you're an artist of his caliber, you can't try to make certain like I feel like in his mind he was like, oh, this will go good with the dance hall crowd. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this song. Dude, you have no fucking island background.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing about you previously that would say that this would work well with you or whatever the case is. Like, yo, just don't do that, bro.
Nah, he just took
Make your music for you, bro.
He just took like a top 100 and sampled it. And like,
you know what I'm saying? But again, overall, you know what I mean? Besides me criticizing the whole Cornea line, you know what I mean? He got at a couple of artists, Joe Budden with the Trader Joe line.
Yeah. Which song did he say that in? I didn't catch it.
I think it was like one of the first couple of songs on the album.
I can't. Was it what he was speed rapping? Because I missed that line. I can't.
No.
I read that it was out there, but I can't remember what song it was on.
No, he wasn't really. And that's the thing. It's a good project. Again, I like the project.
It felt more Eminem than all his other projects, I would say.
Everything since.
Since Encore. Since Encore, yeah. And I'm talking about these Encore, all these albums before that, Marshall Mathers LP 2, 1, and all those. These albums went diamond. They went diamond, bro.
Yes.
Can you fathom? But, yes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
even, dope projects,
even his whack project still went platinum, like, you know what I'm saying, 2 times, 3 times platinum. But it's like, yo, as a fan of rap, like I hear what Ebro is saying, and you know what I'm saying, it's hard. Yeah, you know what I mean, it's a black man, you know what I'm saying, like we watch Fly Me Fluid and we root for the Johnsons, bro. It's hard not to go for your team, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I still respect Eminem in the rap culture. So
of course, and I would say, I'm gonna say this just like I said it before, even when I was criticizing him real hard. He's probably the best ever at rhyming words together.
Yeah.
This nigga rhymed orange, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Orange, porridge, storage.
But that's what it is.
Porridge.
Yeah.
It's just the way you say it.
But Eminem, man,
nigga, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell him what to do because he does a really good job at flipping his criticism and putting him in the song, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he says a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like taking his credit. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. Something he said something back against the wall. I forgot what the fucking flip that he used or whatever. Mm-hmm. But he does a good job at that, man. But you know what I mean? I'm not here trying to tell Eminem what to do, but
of course
I'm
not.
just saying what we love from him is his storytelling abilities.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying?
And he showed flashes of that.
Yeah.
With the stepdad joint.
And then the one with him, the Ed Sheeran, I think the way he was like, oh, hey, I'm Eminem, you on fire. Yeah, I'm talking about your songs. Okay, all right, cool, bitch. Like, I like that dumb shit from him. I ain't gonna lie. I thought
the Marsh song was dope too.
Yeah, I'm a Marsh. Yeah, I'm a Marsh. Yeah. That was dope. There's a couple dope joints on there. There's a couple dope hooks that he did. A couple hooks that just didn't, work.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Overall, I think this is the best project, and this is better than Kamikaze. I feel.
Kamikaze was real angry.
Yeah.
Let me address everybody that ever said anything about
I definitely
me.
say there's at least 6 or 7 songs on this one right here that I could keep in continuous rotation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Oh, I'm getting some kind of updates, yo. I think they're saying like there was at least 9 people that passed away in the helicopter, bro. So I don't know who else was involved in it, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Well, you know what I'm saying? So forgive us.
Damn,
if we put out
worse, bro.
Huh?
I say this shit just keep getting worse.
Yeah, man. Forgive us, you know what I'm saying? If we put out a clip out there, this is us, you know what I'm saying, redacting our statements. If that is in fact the truth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're recording on the day of the event, or you know what I'm saying, the tragedy.
Yeah,
so,
as news is coming in.
Yeah, things are coming in, you know what I'm saying? That's while we're recording. So, hey, listen, don't judge us. So yeah, all right. So overall, that Eminem project out of 10, I'll give it a 5. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it a 5. There's room for improvement, definitely. I feel.
I'll go higher than that. I'll give it. I'll say a 7, bro.
I definitely respect Eminem's pen. You know what I'm saying? He will always be given that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
So any album you put out, any project Eminem you put out, bro, off rip, I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that Eminem is capable. You know what I mean? I know more than capable.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But this ain't the one I can say I'm in love with, but I like. But I have a strong like for.
Again, I mean, I know we've been talking about this for a little minute, but then again, dude, me and you is 37, and Eminem is in his 40s.
Yeah.
We talking about nostalgia right here. Obviously, his best days is behind him.
It can't be. I can't.
No, you don't think so?
No. I think you still like. Look, I mean, like you as a person, Dub. Like, I'm always gonna, you know what I'm saying, be a fan of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So I don't think that changes no matter what age you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the same dude that I met and respected from back then until now. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't change. So you know what I'm saying? We already know. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not basketball. It's not football. You know what I mean? You didn't lose a step. You know what I'm saying? Eminem was never a trendsetter, right? So Eminem was never.
Say that.
No.
Redact that statement.
I cannot redact. What I mean is,
dude,
Eminem wasn't going with he didn't define what was happening in the era it was happening in.
Consider that statement redacted.
Why?
You just said it wrong. He was a trendsetter, bro.
What I'm saying, maybe trendsetter is the wrong way to say it.
It's the wrong way to say it.
He wasn't following any trends.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
So he wasn't following any trends. So meaning, like, I don't look for him to identify any particular era. Or identify as a particular era.
Yes.
So what I'm saying,
1000%.
Him getting older doesn't mean anything for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at, like, you know what I'm saying, like Roddy Ricch, or, you know what I'm saying, like anybody, like they have that sound of now. So they are in a box, pun intended, where
say fuck 12, fuck shot.
Where now you are forced to, how can you evolve when the sound evolves?
Yes.
Eminem was never a part of the whatever was current.
Okay, yes.
So he didn't need to evolve with that sound, right?
1,000%.
He always had his own sound. So that's what I'm saying.
1,000%.
That's what I'm saying. With him, age is not a factor because we was never looking for him, you know what I'm saying, in a certain era. Like Drake has done a wonderful job at transcending different eras and transcending different sound. He went from fucking the 2000s flow, to the 2010s flow. Yeah. Now he seemed like he's in the 2020 bops. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where Jay-Z also was somebody who was never really played in those in that arena, so we never looked for him to be in that arena. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the only way you could transition. It's like, yo, you gotta fucking transcend away from what that sound is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only way. Yeah.
So he didn't have any sound of the times. Yeah. He was always Eminem, and definitely, I respect that. Yeah. Definitely, 1,000%. Did you watch the Aaron Hernandez doc?
Man, dude, I was late for work. I was tired at work. I was everything. Part of me was like, why did I start watching this? And part of me, I could not stop watching it. It was good, bro.
It was
good. I know it was a bad thing, but that was a good documentary. Bro.
Yes, it was. It was.
That shit was so interesting, bro.
Nigga, I was up until like 4 o'clock and 3
Yeah.
In the
You
morning.
like, I know I should go to bed.
Go to work, but I gotta
I gotta fit it. But I it was good as fuck, yo. Yeah. Shout out to them. I did not do my research. I did not do my due diligence to give y'all a shout out. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all out there listeners, please do y'all due diligence. Shout out to people that made that doc. I'm interested in seeing what else they were a part of, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, what else they're future part of to watch as well. But it was done well, but there was some stuff that I thought was bullshit too. But hey, it was a good doc. It was definitely a good doc.
You know what I thought was bullshit?
Yeah, go ahead, talk to him.
That one dude from the New England Patriots. The one undercover gay dude.
Oh yeah, the whole undercover gay thing was like, bullshit.
Yes, that was the main thing for me. I feel like the underlying story after watching 3 episodes of this shit was, hey, this dude was just a super manly dude that was trying to cover up the fact that he was gay. And it was going to get to the light of day that he was gay. So he had to cover it up at every fucking... I felt like what you were saying about Watchmen when we talked about it on another episode. I felt like they was just trying to slide that shit in after
the fact.
After 45 minutes in every episode.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what does him being gay got to do with anything right now, bro?
But hold on.
Even if he is or he wasn't or
okay, hold on. Let me ask you this, right? What, and answer this honestly, what did you know about the Aaron Hernandez trials before this doc? What was your understanding?
Before this doc, what did I know?
Ignore what you saw in the doc and just give me your understanding and what information did you have or were knowledgeable about?
I was knowledgeable that this was my thing going into the doc.
Okay.
He was supposedly involved in some kind of gang activity. He was trying to cover up some shit. Going into it, he was raised in some kind of crazy lifestyle where we didn't really have we didn't have the information to know that he grew up in this rough neighborhood, and this was me going into the doc again.
Yeah.
Grew up in around these shady characters and blah 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 blah, and it was just like
so going into the doc.
Going into the doc.
That's what you understood about
this. I was like, yo, this boy Aaron, this nigga was a thug.
Right. Okay.
This nigga was
so
a thug.
overall,
and then going into the doc, this nigga died, and now they trying to make it seem like this nigga was gay.
Yeah.
That was
going into the doc.
Going into the doc.
Going into the doc, that's where I was at too. So going to the doc, my understanding was, and I spoke to different people about this, and I understand a lot of people may have paid closer attention to the trials and all this stuff than I was. But I just view myself as a common man, and you know what I'm saying, I was getting my reports like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, timelines and everything like that. But going into the doc, hey, I heard this nigga shot his closest homeboy, who's, you know what I'm saying, the brother or the fiance of you know,
his sister-in-law,
all that. So you know what I'm saying, I heard that he shot him. That going into the doc, I knew. I going to the doc, I thought it was a bad drug deal went wrong, and that's what caused him to kill his own boy.
Okay, yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, going into the doc, heard he had a pen pal in jail, and it was gonna come out that he was gay. Yep. Going into the doc,
yes.
Going into the doc, I heard, you know what I'm saying, he committed suicide, and there was no love letter wrote to his pen pal in jail. However, you know what I'm saying, going to the doc, I heard that he possibly killed himself so that his young one could benefit from all that. So going to the doc, that's what I understand, right? So now, looking at we've been watching movies and shit for a long time, right? You know what I'm saying? And just like we were discussing on the Tyler Perry movie a little earlier, Fall from Grace, I think because we've watched so many movies over our lifetime, we could recognize certain patterns, right? So certain things we could kind of identify, see it coming, like, oh, okay, here comes the hook, right? So watching the doc, right? Like, I felt like I was being fed a perspective of how I should think about all this. I felt like I was being fed. I felt like I was being force fed that shit. Okay. A lot. I feel like the doc, because I spoke with people and, you know, did you know that part when he said that to his mother, you know, this is what it was. And when his father died, this is what really changed his life. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because he's gay and da-da-da-da. And I was like, that's what the documentary showed you. Yeah. And I think your human brain is putting puzzles together based on what you see. Yeah. But I think Aaron Hernandez, I think he's an anomaly, bro. I think his situation is different from what we have seen people to be, or killers and all that shit. I think we people are having a hard time comprehending that. Why is he capable? NFL, you know, first time ever we seen somebody, you know, kill somebody and went on the field and played. We're like, yeah, what about Ray Lewis? But hey,
we're not gonna go there.
We're not gonna go there. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is though, like, be careful when y'all watching this stuff, because you're getting force fed information, and you're making your opinions about the opinions they want you to have in the first fucking place. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it, because the whole gay agenda shit, and then at the end, CTE. Like, okay, if that was a real factor, why
you ain't bring it in before? Why wasn't the story leading up to fucking CTE?
Yeah, right.
Why wasn't it?
Why we painting the CTE narrative?
We got Junior say, we got this and we got that, and
we got his relatives. Let's speak about what he went through and how he suffered through CTE prior to fucking, you know what I'm saying, committing suicide, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Why didn't they cover it in that fashion? Because it wasn't good for TV, bro. Of course, you know what I'm saying? What was good for TV is having, you know, this
nigga being
gay. And then I'm hearing that the fucking quarterback wasn't even his fucking quarterback.
Really?
This nigga played like a half a season.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else took over the team, so that he wasn't even fucking Aaron Hernandez's fucking quarterback.
This dude, and whoever that dude was, he had a lot of fucking. he's fucking gay.
Yeah.
He's gay. And he's trying to cover. This nigga
Right,
is
but-
killing motherfuckers to cover up the fact that he's gay, bro.
Yeah. And didn't
Really?
him and his dad sat there and spoke like the fucking expert analysis on fucking gay behavior. I'm supposed to just take that.
What's your beard?
Yeah.
What's your beard,
Yeah, what's
bro?
your beard? Yo, you give me fucking gay
beard-
fucking
the
lines.
Beard, the beard.
We call
is,
a beard and
the beard is things that you do as a man.
yeah.
Try to
We have in
cover
the
up-
gay community.
Try to cover up
Pass the
your
crown.
gay hood.
Yeah. Like, yo, listen, gay,
Nigga, when I heard
this is no disrespect to fucking homosexuality or any of that.
Man, when
But don't try to spin that narrative all the way like that on me, man. That wasn't right. I don't feel like that was right, man.
When I heard him say that shit, when he said, "Was it your beard is whatever it is that you do as a man to cover up the fact that you gay."
Yeah, and his girlfriend is a beard.
Yeah, like you're having a kid. So you trying to say that, like, for example, what's his name? Kim Kardashian daddy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Him.
Him there.
He
Him there.
Him now.
We gotta call him by his female name now. We can't call him. Yeah, we got Caitlyn. Yeah, we gotta call him Caitlyn there.
So
Jenner.
Caitlyn having however many kids with Kris Jenner
Chris
is
was the
his
beard.
to cover up the fact that he's supposedly gay. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah.
Like, again, I'm watching the documentary and y'all just trying to sprinkle this shit in.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, where did this come from?
Right. And you know what? I was involved. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, it was a great doc. I loved it, right?
Yeah.
So and love, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Like this you know, this it was horrific shit.
But the way it was put together.
It was put together, right? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Watching the documentary, I accepted all that shit that was being spoken because I felt like there was some kind of revelation that was gonna, you know what I'm saying, be revealed at the end that made it all come together.
Yeah.
But come to find out, the entire time, these two gentlemen are speaking completely removed. Like, it didn't seem like Aaron Hernandez was talking to his ex-quarterback homeboy like that. Like, he had a whole nother life. Like, he don't know you no more. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So why you and your dad have the expert opinions on Hernandez? Like, yo, what the fuck? What you mean?
But
and then you know what I'm saying, the former Patriot, just because you was a former Patriot, now you have an opinion on all this. Like, you should not.
Oh,
so,
we don't think of gay guys as football
right.
players.
So,
and blah,
like,
blah,
you know
blah,
what I'm saying?
blah,
Like, what they were saying was very entertaining, and it was plausible. It was all believable, but they didn't show no proof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was still like, you know.
So can
subjective,
we get into how thorough the girlfriend slash soon to be wife was?
Yeah, man. I respect the game. Two people that was
and the aunt was it? What?
Who was the most? Yo, two people that was thorough and I respected in this documentary was, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Hernandez, baby moms, soon to be wife, whatever. She held her ground regardless, right? She was ride or die.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, she was.
She was.
And then what's homeboy that stirred up the murder? What's his name again? Black dude that got killed.
The black dude that got killed.
The one that got shot in the open field or whatever was it?
Oh, shit.
His homeboy with the long hair.
Yeah, he was thorough.
Thorough.
He was.
I wish that was my homeboy.
Yeah.
My nigga, you better speak about me in that fashion, bro. You better, my nigga. You fucking better, my nigga. Yo.
Yeah.
I need somebody.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you trying to tell me that this nigga got killed by this fucking wannabe thug ass.
Yeah, fucking ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what we call them? We call them crash dummies. They run into a wall, and I was like, oh, he got it. He figured out Iron and that. Y'all trying to put on his gay shit, but he got it. I believe his take.
Yeah.
I believe
he was
his
thorough.
take
He was
better
thorough.
than anybody else's take out there.
The auntie
I
or
believe
whatever
his
you want to
take.
call her was thorough too.
The auntie.
The
Who's
one that
auntie?
hit, the one that hit the fucking.
Oh yeah. The one that had cancer and all that. Yeah. Well, him and then homeboy's mom too. Ooh, yeah. God bless her. Yes.
Which homeboy mom?
The dude that Aaron killed, man. The moms of him.
Oh yeah, the mom.
Man, God bless her, man. Ooh,
Yeah.
wow. And you know what I'm saying, the fact that they overthrew, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm sorry for that young lady that could have received that money, and you know what I'm saying, even though wifey was thorough and held it down, but you know what I'm saying, auntie was like, fuck that. I mean, moms was like, fuck that, man. Yeah. We want this guilty plea to stay on file, stay on record, you know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. And they overthrew that shit. Yeah. And I respect that, man. I respect that she fought hard for her son, you know what I'm saying? Her son's legacy.
So as I was coming into this, I'm thinking it's 2 thorough, but it's 4 fucking thorough people. The moms of the deceased. Yeah. Again, R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's just slipping my tongue right now, man. It's
and
a
I
comment.
Don't feel like Googling it right now, but y'all know who we talking about. Mom Dukes was thorough.
Hey, man, listen, we need
his homeboy was
y'all out there
thorough.
comment on live, man. Y'all gotta be her live reporters and researchers, man. Right? Out there, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, hit it up, like put it up, like his name was, you know what I mean, off rip.
So him, the Aaron Hernandez wifey. And also the chick that was, I guess he was like his aunt or cousin or whatever the case is. She was thorough. She was just like, yo, man, you know, you got to testify and whatever. She put her chemo therapy in jeopardy to serve time for not, I guess, being held in contempt of court because I guess she said that she was going to testify and then she didn't. And like, yo, man, if I'm guilty as fuck, like it seems Hernandez was, yo, I would want a wifey, I would want a cousin, or whatever it is, to hold me down the way that they did.
Yo, yeah, man, definitely. She was like, she refused. But you know what I mean? Like the crazy part about it is like, yo, dude got away with a lot of fucking shit.
He did.
Like, you know what I'm saying? From when he was in Florida and shot in the car, he didn't kill them people.
Yeah.
But he got away with that shit. When he killed the 2 people up there, he got away with that shit.
But hold on, okay, so even that, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Do we think that Aaron Hernandez really killed them 2 people?
Or was it
the drug dealing homie?
I think it was Aaron.
You think it was?
You feel like it was the drug dealing homie?
I feel like it was a drug dealing homie. I feel like the drug dealing homie. I feel like I feel like that dude was a really thorough street dude. And Hernandez was really, really afraid of this dude. But that dude, I don't know if it's because Aaron Hernandez shot that nigga and fucked up his eye or some shit. But it was something about that nigga eyes where I was just like, I don't know, bro. This dude don't seem like the type to be fucked with. But at the same time, you know what I mean? You understand.
Yeah, because I respected that shit when he was on the stand. It was like, yo, so you didn't want to go to the cops? You didn't tell the cops nothing? He was like, no.
Kill that nigga.
I wanted to get him back. He told on the stand, he's like, I wanted to kill that motherfucker. Yeah. And Aaron knew that shit and he moved into a fucking apartment complex.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, like, yo, he had that nigga shook.
He did.
He had his whole life fucking.
But I feel like at the same time, he was guilty of a lot of shit that of course, he not going to say that he is. Yeah. But if we think about them 2 Spanish dudes or whatever that had got murked back in whatever year that was in Boston. I
think it was like island, like Bahamian or some shit like that. Yeah.
No, they were Spanish. They're Spanish dudes.
Okay.
They're Spanish. So
they didn't speak no English.
I feel like that dude, the drug dealing partner, whatever his name was, Alexander, he had some regular ass nigga name. Yeah. I feel like he probably was responsible for that shit and he tried to pin it on Hernandez. Just to kind of like, hey man, what they said, sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home. Yeah. I think that was his whole situation where it's like, yo, either you try to pin this shit on Hernandez or you gonna take the fall for this shit.
Okay, let me think about it, because he ended up in trial anyways, right? So then he became the defendant, in the second case when they were trying that case right there. Yeah. So first case he testified against him, and this case he was like, you know what I'm saying, he was ruled as a possible suspect, or you know what I'm saying, he was on trial in a sense too for that murder. So even though they said Aaron was not guilty, did they ever place a guilty verdict on him though?
You know what? Good question. I didn't really get a chance to look and see if that was the case, but you know what I mean? Again, that dude, he definitely shook some. He definitely stirred some kind of fear in Hernandez's heart. And when I'm watching the documentary, I'm like,
okay, so he went to sleep in the car and he woke up. Aaron Hernandez had a fucking pistol in his face and popped his ass.
Popped him.
Aaron Hernandez
survived.
also was suspected of in the shooting.
You saw Hernandez's face when he was looking at the footage, like, yo, how y'all got this shit, bro?
Yeah.
Hernandez was looking like, yo, where the fuck did y'all get this footage from? This is the first time I'm seeing this shit.
Yeah.
That nigga was surprised at trial. Aaron was looking at this shit like, yo, for real? Y'all got this shit on foot? Like, yo, what the fuck?
I think his homeboy was Odin Lloyd or something like that. Odin
Lloyd was the one that got killed.
The one that really started like tumbleweed and everything together. Because like it seemed like if the Odin Lloyd situation never happened, nothing else would have been revealed to me.
Nothing else would have been revealed.
Yeah, nothing else would reveal. But
if he would have, like they said, if he would have deleted the fucking camera footage, that nigga would have probably still been Pro Bowl fucking MVP superstar. Hall of Fame fucking player right now.
Right, but then everything got unraveled. All the two gentlemen that got implicated in it, you know what I'm saying, all went down like that. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, the Florida shooting where he shot into the vehicle, but he didn't. Those people survived.
Yeah,
that showed me that Aaron was off the deep end already.
Of course.
Smoking Sherm and all that shit and all kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
If he was willing to shoot, bruh, I've had murderous thoughts. I'm not saying intent, but thoughts.
We all have.
I think it's human to have it, right?
And I agree.
But we all have like that switch that say, nah, right?
I ain't gonna do that.
I think he don't got that switch, bro.
Hernandez?
Yeah. He don't got that switch. For me to, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds like he don't, bro.
He don't got that switch.
Nigga killed a nigga and left the fucking blunt at the scene, bro.
Yeah. Right? You don't got that. You ain't know that fucking blunt would have your fucking. You ain't think about that shit? That's. But dog, like.
All right,
real gangster. Shit. Real shit. Niggas can't even write that in rap songs, my nigga. Yo, pull a bullet in your head as I took the last puff. Yo, what? Yo, what?
In the grave and lit that ass up.
Yo, I'm sorry to laugh at that. R.I.P. Odin Lloyd. I'm sorry, y'all, man. Yeah. We just having a little fun, man. But R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, it ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke, man. But for real, man, for real, like bars though. That's bars. But
this kind of remind me of, remember the Fab. I watched their interview recently. I listened to the interview at Breakfast Club where Fab was talking about how he was saying something about he had a Solange versus Beyonce line where he was just like something, you know what I mean? How would you, if you got Beyonce, why would you settle for Solange type shit? And he said Beyonce kind of checked him on that because I guess they kind of all roll in the same circles, and Beyonce kind of rolled upon him like, yo, nigga, we fuck with you. Like, how you gonna say some shit like that? Whatever. So it's kind of the same situation.
Oh my lord! You know Lord, yeah. Well, shout out to Beyonce for that. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, listen, man. Yeah, sometimes in rap, there is some fucked up ass level. Yeah, but there's some fucked up levels you could take it to, bro. Like, somebody's offended or should be deeply offended by that statement. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Overall, man, I think Aaron Hernandez, my take. I know some people feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying, he lost it when his dad died. Some people feel like he had a terrible mom. And some people feel like, you know, he was doing this overly masculine shit because of his secret gay identity. Listen, all those things could be true, and I'm saying we don't know. I just feel like, in my opinion, I'm not no expert analysis or nothing like that. It's just my opinion. I just feel like his level of crazy hasn't been seen, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, on that level, I feel like some of the things some of the conversations that they revealed, like when he spoke with his baby moms, Like when he got into that altercation in the prison or whatever, where he like he was like, damn, yo, I really felt like I'm shaking right now. I feel like that was a real ass fucking moment, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he got to that level of anger over a debate, and to find out that he end up fucking bashing dude's face in, you know what I'm saying, later on. That just shows that, yo, this dude, like, he's overly aggressive, and the only way he knows how to deal with his aggression is through violence, you know what I'm saying, physical violence, man. And he, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have any compassion level, or, you know what I'm saying, for anything.
What they call it, a sociopath.
A sociopath,
right?
You know what I mean? And the only thing he could associate with love was his daughter, you know what I'm saying? But even that
that was a dude, that statement, that shit touched me to the core, bro.
Yeah.
When he was talking to him on the phone, and he was like, oh, you know, your freedom and blah, 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 blah. And what do you miss? And this, that, and the third. He was just like, yo, man, he was like, it ain't no different. Me being on the streets and being in here. He was like, yo, what's the only thing that I miss?
The only thing I miss?
It was my daughter. He was like, yo, I was on the streets and I wasn't with my daughter. And I'm in here and I ain't with my daughter. So what's the fucking difference?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, that statement right there hit me. I was just like, yo, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Real shit.
That shit fucking hit me out of any other thing that he said in this fucking documentary.
It dig deep, man. But
that shit hit
like
me,
you said, man, you touched it, man. He's a sociopath, man.
Yeah.
He definitely is. Unfortunate thing is, man, these are people that's walking around, and yo, we deal with them on a regular basis, and we don't know
every day.
You know what I mean?
Every day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's scary to think about, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you bump a motherfucker, you spill a drink, and hey, your life is lost. Because these gentlemen in that club barely spoke English.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They barely spoke English, so they can't even offend you into to that capacity, you know, to that level of magnitude to get you there. You know what I mean? But it's just like, yo, you don't have any kind of love or compassion for the human life, and that's just who he is. And I think they try to paint me personally. I think they try to paint that on the gay things and all that, but I think he's just a different level of crazy. I don't know if that has anything to do with football or none of that shit. Yeah, but I'm saying, I just think he's a different level of crazy, man.
Hey, man, it was a good doc, though, bro.
But definitely a good doc, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to again, like I said, I came in here talking about two thorough people, but shout out to Odin Lloyd moms.
Yeah.
She held it down for her to look at her son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's crying in there. I felt heavy tears, man.
Yeah. So shout out to Odin Lloyd moms over everybody else.
Yeah.
Number two, shout outs to Odin Lloyd homeboy.
Yeah, I need a nigga like that in my corner. Like, we miss our homeboy. Fuck y'all. Yo, you was up there being rich. Man, fuck the Kings and whoever else, man. The real king was over at Odin Lloyd. He got love in the community, man.
Shout out to that dude.
Oh, shout out to that dude. Do I forgive him? Yeah, man, I forgive him because, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Shout out to that
Odin
dude.
Lloyd's homeboy. Thorough, bro.
And
don't dap me up if you can't be that nigga from the top.
Yeah. And then I guess now thinking about it, his wife, he was thorough.
She was thorough.
She fucking
She denied her sister. We estranged.
Were you and her sister close?
Well, y'all hugging right here. We're estranged.
Like, yo, she just fucking shrugged her shoulders like, yo, I ain't got shit to say about my sister.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? She kept it, you know what I'm saying? Love in public.
Yeah.
She hid the gun. Which I don't know. He threw it. I don't know. I don't
even.
But
do you know what trash can he threw? I don't know. Mama Clyde.
I don't know.
Thorough. And then the fucking cousin. She hit this nigga fucking murder vehicle at the house.
That was a look. She took a look over like 4 years or some shit, like 2 years.
Yeah.
But like,
she went to jail.
Yeah. and still held it down.
Yo, shout out, them 4 people in this documentary.
Yeah, those that's what the rap motherfuckers talk about, man.
Yes,
people talk about, but people don't live them kind of lives for real. These are real, thorough all the way, man.
Damn, bro,
thorough all the way. Wifey fucking like, you know what I'm saying? She rolled for him, but you know what I'm saying? When she had a conversation, man, I'm only in this shit because of your ass. Like, she let his ass have it. And at the same time, she was able to even try to calm.
I had people talking about coming to my house and blah 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 blah. And I had a federal search. And
like, you know, man,
motherfucker,
fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's because of your ass. Well, I ain't exactly free, but hey, whatever. But mom's a fucking bitch. I could have been you could have just gave me a meal. Like, bitch, I ain't have a meal. How am I give it to you? And I was, oh man, like, yo, Doc, real Doc.
This shit was
good. This
front
shit was
to
good.
back, man.
Front to back, yeah.
I fucks with this shit, bro.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. So, man, let the white kids say nigga, man. What? Yo, listen, man. Oh man, I'm very conflicted by all this. I know where I stand with that, but you go ahead. Let's go ahead.
So let's talk about it, man. So it was a battle rapper, whatever state it was. He was, I don't know if it's some kind of contractor obligations or whatever the case is, but he decided, I guess it was stated before the battle started, you cannot say the word nigga or whatever. All right, fine, you signed a contract, it ain't what it is, got you, whatever. They get into the battle, shit getting heated. From what I heard, white boy was getting with black boy, right? And I think that he decided to put the icing on the cake. I know you said I ain't allowed to say the word nigga, but
I ain't allowed to say the word N-word, but nigga.
Nigga, he got probably like 3 more words after that. Black dude just bop, hit him with the hook real quick. Oh shit, what you hit me for? You know what I'm saying? And then white boy, his peoples was kind of
entourage jumped in and
diffuse the situation. Why you hit this dude? Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. Whatever. I just wanted to hear the rest of the bar, bro.
Yeah, just want to see.
Fuck the dumb shit.
Yeah.
Fuck the him saying, yo, I know you don't want me to say the N word, but nigga, I just wanted to let that nigga finish the bar. Let him finish the bar.
But what if he finished the bar? Listen, hold up. I'm glad he didn't finish the bar.
You glad he didn't finish it?
I hear what you. I could respect where you're coming from. By you just wanted to hear him finish the bar.
You wanted to hear him finish the bar, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because it could have hit. Like especially
that shit could have been fire.
Yeah, if he was handling his business before, you would expect that. He'll utilize that situation and that circumstance to capitalize on that.
Yeah,
but I don't think, other than Fat Joe and all the Hispanic rappers, I don't think any white people have gotten the pass to say nigga on songs. Like, I'm sure there is rappers. I'm sure there's white rappers that say it, but I don't think any of them has bubbled to the mainstream or bubbled to any level of fame or, you know what I'm saying, notoriety. I don't think that's happened. And I think situations like this is where you have to fucking draw the line and, you know what I'm saying, hold the ground. And I think this is a perfect, you know what I'm saying, message to send, like, listen, it's cool. Most of us, including myself, we cool with you using the word, you know what I'm saying, amongst yourselves, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, in public. But, you know what I mean, like, when it comes to rap music, nah, that's a different, because, you know what I'm saying, remember, most rap music, we get introduced to your voice before you get introduced to you. So if we hear a motherfucker saying nigga and we
assume it's a black person.
We're going to assume it's a black person off rip.
Okay, so with that, this is where I disagree with you.
Yeah.
And I disagree with you because when I look at the situation, as a black dude, as a battle rapper, if the only one stipulation as a white dude is, yo, I can't say nigga, but as a black dude, I could come at you with all kind of
cracker
racial
this,
shit.
yeah. I hate when battle rappers use that angle.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'm like,
to me, it's whack.
It's whack. It's
It
whack.
is.
It's a cheat code.
Yes,
it's built in for you to win. Like, yo, you can't. It shouldn't be done.
So I could come at you with all of these angles and say fuck white people and these crackers and you a cracker and you Trump supporter and like I could come at you with all these disrespectful ass angles to make it seem like you're the fucking racist. But you can't say nigga. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna get mad if you say nigga. Like, dude, I understand there's a historical connotation. It's, you know what I mean, slavery involved and da 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 da. But then again,
but we don't want it. We don't want it, and
we say nigga. I don't want. Me and you say nigga.
Would you be cool with Eminem dropping a nigga bar in a song?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
I wouldn't.
so
I wouldn't. But at the same time, and he has,
but we weren't cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You cool with Justin Bieber singing it?
No.
All right. Would you be cool with G-Eazy dropping a nigga bar? No. Yellow Wolf?
No.
So who the fuck you want to hear nigga from?
I don't want to hear a nigga from nobody but this fucking. I just wanted to finish fucking battle.
You wanted him to finish the bar?
Finish the bar.
Well, that moment's passed.
I wanted to see how
the milk
clever,
is spilt.
I wanted to see how clever he could be with it because again, those other topics he's speaking about, that's just like, yo, hey, I'm Yellow Wolf. I want to say nigga because every other black person says nigga. Like, no, stop it. This is a battle. This dude is disrespecting me in this battle. I'm sure he's bringing up some shit about, you know, the whole white people be fucking their cousins and, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third, country ass, this, that, blah, blah. Like all of the fucking negative stereotypes that we have about white people. I, as a black person, I am allowed to bring up all of that.
Hey, yo,
but this dude can't say nigga?
Yeah, not if you over here. If you win in the battle, you put it on me, I'm hanging my head down like, man.
Yeah.
I just want to bounce. This nigga's murking me right now.
Yeah.
And to add insult to injury, I gotta be the first rapper that a fucking white dude says nigga to in his face. You accepting of that?
Shit about it?
I ain't gonna do shit about that.
And that's the thing.
Are you accepting of that? Hell nah. And I'm glad he did that shit. Like, yo, listen, I don't take no points away from white dude, and I'm not gonna be like, haha, you got punched in the fucking face.
Yeah.
He ain't lose no points.
Nah, he didn't.
Nah, he ain't lose no points.
He ain't even knock me out.
He ain't knock him out. He got caught with one. Everybody gets caught with one, nigga. You're not Floyd Mayweather. You ain't got the quickest reflexes.
Yeah.
You gonna get caught with one, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got caught with one because, hey, you mad because he was styling on him. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I respect dude for saying, listen, you ain't getting it off on me. I ain't the one you gonna get it off on. I respect that perspective, man.
When you put it in that context, I respect that too.
Yeah.
I respect that too. I don't want to be historically.
Yeah.
Historically, I don't want to be that dude, and I get it. I get it, but I think that also, if that's the case, it should be a respect on both sides. If we coming at this in the beginning and we saying, again, I don't know if this is the case, but if we setting boundaries in the beginning to say, yo, you don't come at me like this, you can't talk about my kids or whatever. You can't talk about me being a black person. I shouldn't be able to talk about you being a white person. I shouldn't be able to talk about
I hope they
all
put
that
that
shit.
in there.
You know what I mean? All that shit should be in the contract. But if it's not, and this dude says, yo, I got a clever way. Dude, I just wanted to hear the bar.
Well, go ahead and DM him, man. Find out what that person's bar was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, dude, for me, like, I posted it on my Facebook, and somebody said, what would you have did? I was like, yo, I wouldn't have did shit. Because for me, it ain't that serious, bro. It's really not.
You know what, man? I don't think, have you ever been in a live battle before? I have.
Nah.
I've been on stage and everything, bro.
Yeah?
I was on stage and I won 2 rounds and I got to one dude and it was a white dude. And he had a bunch of he was freestyle ability was off the chain and he had a bunch of predetermined jokes that really just kind of
it was hitting.
It was hitting and I was just like, damn. I got this L right here on stage, bro. If he had said nigga, I'd have killed this. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you could say that from here.
Nigga, you killing me already.
You killing me already. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a reason to.
You took that L, kid?
Yeah, man, I took an L. I took the fucking L. Matter of fact, I was in the semifinals, and then I had to go watch in the audience and shit. And I was down there booing his ass. They almost kicked me out the motherfucker. That's how hard I was hating. I was in the audience like, boo! He fucking sucked. It was like, nigga, they can't even finish their fucking verse, man. Get the fuck out.
Wow.
I was in there hating, bro. I hated white boy, bro.
Wow.
I hated him. But I came to find out, it was at a club. I got invited to the battle by somebody that I work with that knew I rap and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know dude fucking was in the fucking battle circuit and he did this into multiple joints. Like he's known for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I walked in blindly, you know what I'm saying? I took it on a whim. I took it on like I got told about it in the morning, I did it in the evening. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like one of them situations. And yeah, it hurts a little bit, especially when it's coming from a white dude. Like, yo, nah, you ain't supposed to. Nah, you.
So this nigga was
like, you
fucking,
up here with a suit and tie.
What's his name? Flawless?
Yeah.
Flawless real talk?
Yeah.
This nigga was flawless real talk.
This white boy was up there with
You came in like fucking beans, nigga.
Yeah. This nigga was up there with a suit and tie, bro. I'm like, I'm getting eaten by the nigga with a suit and tie? I was so fucking mad, bro. My hater came out. I ain't gonna lie. My inner hater came out heavy.
This nigga was old man Saxon.
Heavy.
This nigga was old man Saxon out here.
If he had said anything that I would deem like, yo, I could snuff him right now, I would have snuffed him. If he said nigga, I would have snuffed him. I get it, bro. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And we can't I'm saying I'm glad it sends the message. I don't know which other white rapper is going to try to be brave enough, but I hope that every black dude out there, listen, don't let them get it off on you. Fuck that bullshit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like that, you know what I'm saying? People, you could say it in conversation if you're part of, you know what I'm saying? But like, accepting in hip hop is it's a difference, man. Gotcha. Because they're saying we hear their voices before we see their faces. And I don't want to mistake, you know what I'm saying, who I'm listening to, you know what I mean? I don't want to mistake you as an ally if you're not an ally, bro. You know? In that aspect, I understand, bro. Yeah. Man, it is what it is, man. Fuck. What else is going on today? Anything else we need to speak on? Man, like once again, man, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Still can't believe that that statement, that sentence is coming out my mouth and I'm being said. And R.I.P. to his daughters, and R.I.P. to the other victims of that flight. You know what I mean? Like, yo, a life lost is a life lost. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, of course, Kobe is the most, you know what I'm saying, recognizable iconic figure in the situation, man. But tragedy is tragedy. You know what I mean? No matter who it strikes, and it just goes to show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't throw names in the hat and pick a name and that's gonna be the one. We never know who could fall victim
to what?
To the circumstances of life and God's will.
Yeah.
We are not in control of it, man. And like, that's a hard concept and a hard reality to
I guess
to accept, you know what I mean?
Thinking about this shit, man, is like, put it in simple terms, man. Kobe had plans for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got plans
tomorrow.
You got plans for tomorrow.
I got plans to be better, man.
Yeah. Everybody got plans for tomorrow, for next year, all of that. And you know what I mean? This shit, it hit, man.
Yeah, man. 41, bro. It's not far from our age, bro.
And same thing with Nipsey Hussle when Nipsey Hussle died.
Yeah.
It hit, bro. I mean, even more, you know, it was more a hateful situation, and, you know, somebody actually killed Nipsey Hussle. I mean, I understand that this Kobe Bryant situation is
wow, man.
accident.
Speaking of which, man, All-Star Weekend is coming up. I'm wondering now how it's going to look.
And like I said,
pretty sure it's going to be a somber.
LeBron just passed him on the
in a Laker jersey too, and
on a you know, all-time scoring list.
Yeah.
Like you said, he tweeted at LeBron. LeBron was just talking about how great Kobe was as a basketball player and blah, blah, blah. And even when you went inside earlier, I heard something about LeBron speaking positive of Kobe and, you know what I mean, kind of dealing with the situation and all of that. Dude, it's a tough. This is tough to swallow, bro. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, man. I'm actually. I don't think we've had a death or a loss rather on this magnitude in this kind of facet. So I'm really, because you know what I'm saying. Like I have, you know what I mean. We lost Adam Stern was Adam Stern or Silver? What's the
not Adam Silver, David Stern.
David Stern the other day. And I'm saying, you know what I mean, Craig Sager, you know what I'm saying? We lost also, what's his name? Scott Scott.
Quite a few years ago,
a few years ago, but you know what I mean, I you know,
it's Kobe, man.
That's
Kobe.
That's not Jordan right now. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is one of the situations where you expected to. I expected to be 50 years old and looking at Kobe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Late middle 50s.
I expected to see Kobe die and then like, oh shit, I'm right around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why Kobe John.
Yeah.
I guess I'm up next soon, bro.
Yeah,
Kobe's gone, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't expect to see Kobe gone now, man. Like, nah, that's crazy.
Damn, bro.
That's crazy, man.
I don't even know how to end this shit right
now. Yeah.
Man.
Kobe Bryant, man.
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P., man. Black Mamba, man. Peace.